We don't have 1,000 gold, I don't think, between us.
No.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm. No, we're getting pretty close with stuff, somewhat.
Yeah, well,
Let's
and
see,
see, this is
checking
a way
group
to
loot. We've got
this.
600 plus we have a shard that's worth 100, so
Hmm.
that's 700. So we're not too terribly far off, to be honest with you. I don't know
Yeah,
how much others have personal if they want to put personal towards it for us to be able to do this. I know that Saren doesn't because I've been doing buying stuff for the party to get food, to get a place to live, and stuff like that. So Saren kind of got all spent out, but I'm sure Shadow has a little bit.
yeah.
Ooh, no,
I,
7
I'm
gold.
just thinking, is it really? I almost said rum. God, I really am distracted.
I'm bruised.
Um, yes, you're bruised. Bruised. Now that you're here, is it really going to take us 2 weeks if we decide to go back to the bandits?
2 weeks. That was like super. Like I want to say you guys hit like the halfway mark of that map, like that whole like thing. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's
You,
from Castle Home to Emberwood Village is like 3 weeks of travel, and you guys it's
oh,
like a
was it? I
week
thought
and
it was 2 weeks of travel.
was it two?
Even
It might have
still,
been.
that's
Yeah,
even farther. Yeah, I mean,
it's far. It's not like hey, let's go around the corner real quick and knock this out. Like
Yeah.
mhm.
you either have to commit to to what you guys have started here, or leave Emberwood Village, go do that. Because if you remember, this is a one way trip for you,
Right.
because he's going back to Castleholm. Armin is headed back to Castleholm for another supply run. So he's like, you guys, I can drop you off and you guys can deal with the bandits and then you can make your way back to Emberwood Village. But he's like, he's heading on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Understood.
there's no way
Okay.
you guys are going to be able to. I mean, outside of character, you're not going to be able to do what you're thinking is like walk away and and go like kill the bandits and then come
Yeah.
back and do the cheese stuff. Like that ain't it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good to know because I kind of I was wanting to clear the baffles is all. I'm not particularly interested in it, but I don't like leaving things undone.
No, I get that.
So,
Oh,
all right.
I'm that way too. But I had already, once we decided to just continue on and not mess with them, I just pretty much didn't look back. It was like, there ain't no way in hell we're going to come back. It's going to be too hectic down here. I just had an inkling. But, if we found a way to manage it, I had no problems going back. It's just, I had
Um,
already
you guys, you
past chance gone.
right, right now that opportunity is I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely off the table. You guys do know that the Amethyst Academy has means of transportations somewhat far distances. You're not entirely sure
Okay.
how they do that, but I mean, that could be an avenue you could explore. Um,
Okay. Well then, I guess that my thinking to do that to get a break is not an option. So,
I mean, if you want to do like your cheese stuff and then go do that, you can, or you can. I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys can sit around in town and drink.
I don't want to do that.
Hmm.
Well, how about we find out about Mark's little thing first? Since that's kind of first and foremost and right here in front of us.
Sure.
Carlos,
What?
I was going to give you lead on this. Talking to Mark.
Yeah, but I already talked to him in the RP chat, so
Oh,
Barlow said
hey,
his piece about it.
okay, you don't. Okay then.
All right. So yeah, it seems like Mark has had some conversations with people, and all right. So what are y'all gonna do?
I'd like to try to at least figure out about the cheese thing because I feel like, at least from my point of view, Barlis, feel free to step in because I think I already know, uh, not Zook, but uh, Saren's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interested, Barlis? And at least I know you don't. You're like Shadow, and you're not wild about the rats. But are you interested, or at least okay with a temporary alliance?
Okay
Because
with
that's all
temp.
I'm interested in at the moment is temporary. I don't like to make permanent decisions.
I'm okay with temporary. Just
Okay. So excuse me, I'm eating a snack I haven't eaten.
That's okay.
Um. So you guys gonna want to go talk to who exactly about cheese?
Where did we get the initial cheese buyout from?
Um.
A big boy.
Yeah. From. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. I need to pull his name up.
So am I.
Aldor the
I can.
Immense.
I hear Aldor the
That's what I
immense.
thought.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, I want to go to him.
Okay. So we will go. You
yeah,
guys
sorry, Barlos has no opinion on drugs and whatever's. So
on what?
Barlos wouldn't interact with Mark
Huh?
about stuff like that.
About what?
Oh, I did not get
What?
the drug thing at all.
Where in the hell did that come from?
He was like all red-eyed and puffy, so Barlos assumed
Oh,
Well,
he
he's
was
I
been
thought it
up.
was because
Oh,
he hadn't
We
been
thought he had.
sleep.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
like he
hadn't
got a
slept. He's
date
not
and
on
he got
drugs.
laid.
I took it as he went partying all weekend.
Mm-mm.
No, and
No,
we
in
thought
fact,
maybe
like I
you
said,
would be the one, since
That's what
Mark is
he.
yours, that you might, try to get some insight about it. If he was in contact with somebody, or he had some little religious thing, hey, if he's suddenly in cahoots with a faction, that might
yeah. See, and I took
bite
it
us in
that
the
he might.
ass.
I just assumed that the red eyes was like a sign of him being all
Oh,
No,
not
no,
everybody
no.
on
partying.
Red Eyes has drugs.
He'd been up all. If you guys remember, you guys went to sleep and then you guys woke up and then
Right.
you guys came to here and ate breakfast. So
I even yeah.
yeah, he showed up later into your guys' meal. So you guys had already been there for a little while, and he was like, he looked tired but happy. He wasn't high. If that's what you're
That's
thinking.
where I got the
Yeah,
thing
no,
of
no,
tired but happy.
no. He's not. He's not on drugs. So that being said, do you want to have some kind of interaction with them, or are we moving
Yes,
on?
I'll just redo what I did in RP chat. Seems like you had a good time in
Okay.
the past few days.
Hey.
In character voice.
All right. Awesome. In character, and Mark looks at you and he's like, yeah, you know, and he yawns. And he's like, "Ugh. Sorry, I was up all night, listening. Well, let me back up." And he's like, there were some guys in here and they were talking about, going out to hear like this meeting, and they offered to see if I wanted to go, just check it out. I mean, my shift was just about over, and I thought, yeah, what the hell, why not go blow off some steam? So we went, and they took me out to like this little farm, and there was this guy, uh, Nate Nathan, and he started talking about like you know all the stuff that's happened and these past few years, how things have been changing, and like the changes around here, what's going on, and then he started telling us about you know the it's an era for heroes and fresh starts, and he starts talking to you, and it sounds like he really kind of took this in more than he was
Mm,
intending to, because of you guys saved him, and you wanted him to have a fresh start, and he kind of sees this as the opportunity that you wanted him to have.
got it.
That seemed good. Just they said they couldn't find you for a few days. We've been back for like a day or so.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Well,
kind of
no,
like
at least don't neglect your responsibilities here. At least.
yeah. I don't I don't know how much more I'm gonna stay here though. Like you know, there's a big group, right? And well, they're gonna head into Drakkenheim,
You're
and
not. Are you planning to go with them?
well, they need I mean, it's just a bunch of like commoners and stuff. They need protection, and like we have some. Well, they have some fighters and stuff, but like I mean, I did okay on the streets and stuff, and I think I could help them. You know, I could be a
Kid,
hero.
Is there any specific said as to why they're going into Drakkenheim, a bunch of commoners?
Well, they're pilgrims of the falling fire. It's a pilgrimage.
Religious fanatics.
And they're not
And what are they going to do when?
fanatics.
What are they going to do when they get there?
Oh, I don't know e- exactly what, but I mean, we'll get through, and and I think it'll be okay.
kid, we've been there. Points to his new shoulder. There's things bigger than this thing. It's no joke.
Well, I know, but I mean, there'd be a lot of us. There's a lot of people, and it's not just like there's knights. We have knights, and there's priests that can heal, and like it's just I don't know. It seemed like the right thing to do, like to help these people.
I do admire your desire to help others. Um, what? So they're gonna. What are they planning to go live in Drakkenheim, or I'm still not clear on what their purpose is for going into it.
Um, the well, the crater is their ultimate destination. It's like a rite of
Okay.
passage, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, of like going to the crater, and you get to meet the leader, and you know, if you make it there, you get to like do their ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah, and he like points at his chest, and he's like, he kind of lowers his voice, and he's like, Nathaniel, he's got a shard of delirium in his chest, and it doesn't do anything to him.
Huh.
Out of the character, who was Nathaniel again?
You haven't
If
met
I
Nathaniel.
haven't
I
had,
was gonna say I don't think what.
let's
Yeah.
say he's just randomly talking.
Yeah, he's talking about his what who and what he saw at the farm.
It's this okay. It's this leader guy. Okay. Have you seen this shard in his chest?
Yeah, I was gonna touch it, but he told me not to.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, it like just sits there and kind of hums a little bit in his chest.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. It's really cool. Like, how do you do that? I heard that stuff is like really deadly.
It is, in fact, very deadly.
Yeah, but like, see, that's why I think we'll be okay. Cause like, he's got a big old chunk of it in his chest. You know,
That's
it's
things are going
yeah.
to be attract. Things are going to be attracted to that, like chum to water.
I mean, he seems
Can this
okay.
Nathaniel guy? Can this Nathaniel guy take care of himself at least?
Mm,
At least take care of his flock. He will make quotations with his fingers.
well, he kind of furrows his brow at your air quotes. He's like, well, I mean, he just kind of like tells everybody about the like the falling fire and stuff, and like uh and it's difficult to explain. He's a really nice guy. It's like super upbeat.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, he's
So
not
when?
even the leader. Like he's just like one of their
Oh,
like.
who's the leader?
Oh, wow, we haven't met her.
You haven't met her. Okay.
No, I heard she goes to the crater all the time, like every day. Because like the
Every day?
people, well, yeah, like the people that make it, like you go from the outskirts of Drakkenheim and you go through this pilgrimage, right? And
Mm-hmm.
people. I mean, yeah, it's dangerous. Not everybody makes it, but like the people that do make it,
Yeah.
they get to meet her, and um, she does like the ritual with you, and then you get to be like Nathan.
Oh. So there are other people besides Nathan who have the.
He's the only one I've seen.
He's the only one you've seen.
Hmm.
Understood.
I mean, they're really nice. We could talk to them if you want. Like I know how to get there. Like I could take you there.
To where they are?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not shy or anything. They just kind of stay over there because people think they're weird. And he looks over at Sarah and is like, they think they're cultists. But I mean, they're just like misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be like really buddy buddy with the Knights of the Silver Order,
Thought
but
so. Okay.
yeah, but like people have difference of opinions, and
Sure.
yeah, they kind of had like a falling out. Somebody got called something, and somebody else got called a heretic, and
Yeah, things happen. I get that.
Hmm.
Well, we do have some business that we need to take care of, but at some point it would be, I think it might be interesting to meet these folks.
Sure.
Agreed.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, I mean they're more than welcoming.
And so they're not in town, they're outside of town. Are they like
They
in the
are um Sorry, are you asking him?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
asking him. Yeah.
he looks at you and he goes, um, the pilgrims they camp out at Hendrick's farm, which is like outside of Emberwood proper. It's still part of the village, right? But it's like, like if you had a farm on the outskirts of Castleholm, you'd still say you like lived in Castleholm. You just live on a farm on the outskirts, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, at least you find good company. At least not like your old friends.
Yeah, I think these guys are. I think they're all right. You know, we're helping people, and it's for a good cause, and we're gonna be able to bring in that new age of like heroes.
Got it.
Hmm. It's gonna be
Let's hope
great.
it's for a good cause.
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty sure.
Well, I think Barlis is right, and as long as you can remember your responsibilities here, because those are important, those are commitments you made, and Barlis is absolutely right that you need to maintain that.
He nods.
Hmm.
Um, then it sounds like you've found something worthwhile to do in your off time. And yeah, if we could meet them at some point in the future, they sound like interesting people.
Yeah, yeah, they're really cool. I mean, once we do the pilgrimage, like I don't know.
When are you plan when are
Uh,
you planning on doing the pilgrimage?
we're probably gonna wait for some stragglers, maybe another week or so, and then
Okay.
give people time to come in off the road. There's already a bunch of us at the farm. Well, a bunch of them
Yeah.
at the farm. Yeah, I'm not too
Are
crazy about like not having to worry about gold and stuff, but I guess they like provide everything we need for the travels and whatnot. So,
so are you living there now?
um, no, I
Okay.
just kind of go and help out, I guess, on my free time.
Sure.
Listen
Nothing
to
wrong with that.
listen to see any stories and stuff. Like, yeah,
Just
And
keep an open mind
okay.
and be
any
wary because Drakkenheim, even with the mass group, is no joke. It's not pretty, Mark.
any families, children?
Yeah, yeah. There's kids.
They want children to go in that place.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna abandon their kids. Like,
We've never even seen the crater. They want to go to the crater, and we've seen things taller than me.
yeah, but like they're that's why they need people to help them. Like that's why I'm gonna go.
It's
Like,
definitely a good reason to have people to help you,
yeah, like we have
and the more the
like
better.
we have like knights and stuff. Like there's some knights and there's like priests and whatnot. And I mean, they're not pushovers. But
Do
they
you
look pretty
know?
tough.
Do you know the game behind this bar, Rattle Can?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Have you tried sparring with it?
Mm, no.
I'd say if you could at least beat it or give it halfway, you would have my blessing to go with these people. If I can teach you a few things about it, about fighting.
Well, I guess. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. And I will make this advantage with my inspiration.
Sure, sounds good.
Because, Yeah, where is persuasion? Where,
Where's Mark's
persuasion.
sheet?
12.
Mmm. Crap. Where's his sheet at? I'll just roll a d20.
Because me has no charisma. Alright.
It's like, yeah, you make a good point. I can. I mean, we got a little bit of time. I'd probably
Yeah.
be best if I knew how to take care of myself. I mean, you guys wiped the floor with me, but then you guys kind of wiped the floor with everything I'm hearing.
That's very kind of you
Yeah,
to
you
say.
guys are. You guys are. See, you guys are the heroes that they're waiting for. Like people like you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
understood.
I'd say if you guys want to deal with this cheese thing, you can leave me the mark, and I can at least teach him a few things just to make
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And you'll let us know, Mark, before you actually leave so that we don't worry about you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
And you said it's going to be about a week before you
Yeah,
go?
like a week.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Well,
So let's go. Let's go, Mark. Let's go have a nice little workout.
okay.
So he tugs at his collar.
Cool. I'm gonna go with some.
AKA, come back to me whenever you want. You can do your cheese thing
Okay,
out of
cool.
character. Yeah.
I'll move you guys.
Split the party. It's the best thing in the end.
Hell yeah. It'll
Hell
be
yeah.
fun on a bun. I need to find Mark's sheet because I can't find it. Oh, there he is.
Fun on a bun.
Mm,
Mark, it's 11th level farmer man.
mm-hmm. I got him right here. All right, cool. So you guys split the party. You guys are gonna head to Emberwood and find cheese. And
Thought we was in Amberwood.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you guys are headed to the caravan
Outdoor the
court.
events.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes. It's like, wait a minute. I thought we made it to Amberwood.
yes, yes, yes. All right. Pew. You guys are down. Yeah. Oh, I think I know how to do something. There we go. Haha! I've been
He
reading.
did it.
I've been doing it. All right. Can you move your tokens?
Nope.
Fuck's sake. All right. Pull
All
out
right.
a.
It's just here.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
not that big of a deal,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
delete them all and reset them. I don't know.
Bloop. You guys walk over to Aldor the. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I accidentally may have deleted your tokens on accident. There you go. Bloop. All right.
I think the DM TPK'd us.
Reroll.
Welcome to Saren's twin sister,
Hello, everyone.
Sharon.
Serena.
Um. So you guys walk up to Amberwood or to Caravan Court, right? And
Sure.
um, Armin and his business partner
Okay.
are standing around talking logistics, and Alder the Immense is sitting at his caravan enjoying some delectable treats. Some looks like some kind of citrus and some tinned some tinned
Eating a
meats.
lunch. He's eating a lunchable.
Yeah, he's having his post soccer orange slice. and he sees you guys come up, and he's like, "Oh, hello, welcome back to my shop. What can I do for you?"
Well, our wonderful friend, we're in need of an order of fairly large size, but we know that you're the man to come to.
Well,
So,
you're in luck because I happen to be of fairly large size as well.
oh my goodness, I hadn't noticed. Ha! Ah, you're a hoot. We would like to purchase a normal wheel of cheese, but
Yes,
we're
yes.
also looking to get a hold of around about, say, about 1,000 gold piece
He
worth of cheese.
sputters. He sputters out his orange. Did I hear you right? 1,000
A
gold
1,000 gold piece worth
of cheese.
of cheese. We have a lot of mouse traps we want to bait.
Oh, well then. I have heard of your activities in the city, and they have not gone unnoticed, young friend. No, no, no. I do believe.
I hope they're good.
Well, that depends who you're talking to. Uh, I've said too much. Anyways, I don't have that much cheese, I'm afraid.
How
But can
quickly
you
could you
get it?
get that much? We know he could probably get it. It's just how quickly
Quickly.
our good friend could do it.
Well, I have some contacts of
Of
um,
course you do.
unscrupulous delights, and they
Ah,
may be able to acquire these things for you. Um,
see? And what would be the up cost of said things?
1,000 gold cheese is quite an odd request. May I inquire what do you need so much cheese for?
Like I said, we have a lot of mouse traps to bait.
Ah, going after the alleged Rat King, right?
Exactly.
You
Yep.
hear it. Now
Hmm.
you understand.
Yes, the town is quite a buzz. There's quite a buzz about this Rat King menace. Apparently, his forces have been getting quite formidable. Hmm. Yes. Very well.
So we have found out.
Yes. Yes. I heard they've begun open war with the the doggy people.
The Garmir.
Oh, yeah. Is that what they're calling them these days?
So I've heard.
All right.
I
Yeah.
mean, we do have a few tails to tail.
I see what you did there. I said, ah, you're a hoot. You're a hoot.
And
Um.
Shadow's like, wait a minute, those are my tails, thank you.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. He's let me reach out and see what I can do. A wheel of cheese I probably have in the back. Yes,
Of
a
course,
whole
I figured
wheel.
that was an easy nothing
Yes,
for
yes, yes.
you.
I do hate to part with this much cheese. You know, it's so difficult to acquire and
But
so
I just kind of cocked
expensive
my
to.
head a little bit and bat my eyelids, but we're your favorite customers.
Oh, of course, of course. My favorite customers are the customers who pay full price for the things that I'm asking for. Yes, I
Of
believe I
course.
can give you this wheel of cheese for. He thinks about it. It's like 150 gold pieces should suffice. Seeing it's how his, and he looks over to his assistants. How many wheels do we got back there? Just the one? Yeah, just the one.
I suspect it's a pretty big, large.
It's quite large. Like you can't hold. It's like this is meant for like a kitchen would use in like a month of cheese. It's a huge wheel and it's sealed in wax, and both two of his assistants have to carry it out.
Nice.
Good Lord. Would that even fit in a bag of holding?
You mean the one I sold you? I don't think you'll be able to get that inside of a bag of holding, though.
No.
Not that small
I
thing.
mean, that looks like something that we'd use to go along with our 1,000 gold pieces of cheese. I was thinking of like maybe a smaller one person type wheel of cheese. Do you have smaller versions of that?
Well,
But we would definitely love it if you kept that one safe for us to add to the 1,000 that we need.
yes. L- Let me reach out to an associate. Give me, oh, 20 minutes or so.
Of course.
Okay.
He fumbles inside his pocket and he talks to somebody with like into a rock. And excuse me, after a few minutes, a guy comes up. Um, Guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, Aldor, how's it going?" "Oh, hello, friend. Yes. Do you have what I've requested?" Yeah, we got that much. And it'll take us about a day to bring it to you, but we gotta get it around from our stores, you know. Oh, right. Of course, of course. Um, and what about the smaller wheel that I've entrusted with you for you? Yeah, yeah. You can have this one. 30 gold. You know, it's good stuff. It
Deal.
stinks. What's that, friend?
Get that 30 gold one. That's deal for now.
Very good. All right, here you go, Aldor. Your man's paying up. Uh, you know, we'll take the
Okay.
nominal fee. He's like, all right,
Yeah.
yes, of course. And he hands him a few gold coins. Pleasure doing business with you, Aldor. Um, yeah, we could do that cheese order for you, but it's gonna take a little while. We gotta scrounge it up.
No problem.
All right, thanks. What's your
Okay.
names?
Out of character.
Hmm?
Uh, Saren or Hellfire Chaos.
Right. Okay. I'll make sure your names is on the order. Out of character?
Okay. Okay. Out of character. Everybody thoughts? Is this seeming okay
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah,
before I continue?
yeah,
I didn't
Yes.
really want to pay 150 for just the emissary's cheese.
Mm.
yeah.
I didn't think that was quite what we was looking for.
Yeah. No. I agree.
Okay. So this 30 gold one acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. We're on.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcomes. You're welcomes. If you need any specialty uh, food items that Aldor here can't get, we're really good at scrounging it up. You know, the pink petals. We deal in these kind of things. All right.
Awesome.
And he makes his way off, puts his gold away, and leaves you a stinky wheel of cheese.
Cool.
Um, have Shadow give me a perception. Even with a 6, she catches glimpse of a an emblem on that man's arm that identifies him as a member of the Queen's Men, particularly the Pink Petals branch.
Mm-hmm.
The Queen's Men, as you guys know, they operate inside of Drakkenheim and Emberwood, and they're not all the same groups. It's kind of like how would I put this? Like a loose organization under a single managerial uh, person.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Franchise?
Cool.
Sell.
A cell, yeah. I guess you could call it a cell. They're like independent contractors who pay up the pipeline.
Hmm.
Yeah. They all operate kind of independently of one another, but they come together under the Queen's. Uh,
Got it.
you know, they pay the Vic. You got to pay the Vic to operate. Is the best way I could
Hmm.
explain it. All right. Um, the Shadow relay this information with the group.
She probably would keep it for right now,
Okay.
since we're out and about.
Mm-hmm.
But perhaps later I'll let her choose to say that when she gets home.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, agreed, agreed, yeah.
Sounds good. Um, Here you go, my friend. Your stinky cheese. Oh, this smells. And Alder's mouth is just
Aldar.
been like watering this entire time. Ah,
Oh, Aldar, you are the greatest,
it
as
seems to
always.
be a
And it's
waste.
always a pleasure.
Of course, it seems to be a waste to file this delicious, scrumptious cheese and waste it
Mm,
on rats. But you adventuring types,
hey,
I suppose you know best what attracts those
hey,
creatures.
it's you help us stay busy and alive, and we help you stay in business. It works. It's a wonderful relationship, don't you think?
Of course, of course, of course, of course. Yes, yes, yes. So, on your recent ventures, have you come across anything of interest? Perhaps you want to sell?
Group,
I don't think so.
we just have the
I'm a
shard and
character.
chips.
Oh, got it.
Either him or any of the factions for that matter. And I do know, mind you, that my wife did express an interest on the shard, but that's for her thing. This is out of character, sorry. For her thing concerning the Queen's men to be able to get in to help do her thing. But she needs to explain that herself.
Hmm.
Yeah, uh, out of character, Tilsaria is gonna have she has an issue with that whole arrangement.
No, understandable. So do I.
Only because, yeah, only because of the secrecy and the, you
Hmm.
know, and
Hmm.
Tilsaria is not a trusting soul to begin with,
I mean,
and
mind
so
you,
she
Saren
feels,
did know that she planned on it. I just did not think it was going to be without the party
yeah, no,
so
no,
much.
like I said, and out of character, I'm glad that she played it the way that she did, but for my character in the game, it's an issue. Just so we're aware. Please let her know outside the game. I am not mad at her because I feel like sometimes she thinks that I
I'm gonna tell her you hate her guts and she's just an underhanded, silly halfling and all
don't you
kinds of stuff.
dare. Don't dare. Not even jokingly, because I don't want her to think there's a hint of truth to that, because there
My
so
wife has been
isn't.
married to me for almost 9 years. She knows better. I'm
Okay,
so full of
good.
shit. It's not even funny.
Okay, good. Yeah, I just don't want her to think, like I said, everything I'm doing is strictly for the character and has nothing to do with uh the real thing and how I feel about her, which is just great. Okay.
You made the cardboard cutout of the rogue
How
sad.
much is the shard? Uh
Typically 100,
hmm
it's only a
and I was
hundred
counting.
gold.
Yeah, and I was counting that towards what we need for the cheese, which
Okay.
that's what I would fight for before her getting it for the Queen's men.
Yeah. And I would tend to agree with that.
So as of
Um
right now, we're like uh 200 short.
how much do I
Six?
have?
No, excuse me, 300 short.
Yeah, I only have about 150.
I got 100 of personal gold in my sheet.
Yeah, that is my personal goal. I should mention that. And I'm okay with that because I'm kind of the one driving this train towards the Rat Alliance. So I
Okay.
feel
So
like I
we
need
need
to
to
be
try
doing.
to skimp a little bit more at it to get our 1,000 if but it's going to cost a little bit more because you heard the interaction.
Um, so sorry, give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Oh.
You hear a familiar rumble coming down the road behind you. And you see this gentleman who has been. Oh, you guys can't see that. Right there. There's a familiar rumble coming down the road, right? And you see this
Mhm.
gentleman who's been standing by his small cart shop area. He stands up and brushes himself off. After a few moments, uh, into view comes River and her two guardians.
River. Why does that name
Rivers,
ring
the
a bell?
Amethyst Academy got us the Purge of Contamination, got
Thank you.
Shadow
Okay.
healed.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The one that I've been trying to kind of walk the line with
Yeah, no, no, no. I
without,
get it. That's why I wanted to know who are we dealing with? Okay. So in other words, I mean not that we want to make enemies of anybody, but she's somebody we want to definitely try to stay on good terms with.
yes, because
Got it.
at the moment she's the only one I know of that has a way of keeping the party fully healthy.
Correct. That we know. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we know.
Yeah. No, that works. Okay. Okay, so is she looking at us or is she just doing her thing or
Give me another perception check. I'll say with advantage since you know she's around the area.
thank
She
God for that.
definitely clocks you guys. She looks over at you and it's like, hmm. And then she proceeds on with her dealings here. Kind of a little bit loud, like, oh, Orson, my friend, how have you been? And
Okay.
they exchange pleasantries
Okay.
and they start talking. And you, with a 16, you notice that Orson has pulled out a small box with as he opens it up, there's a familiar octoroon purple glow. Octarine? I think octarine is the word. I don't know. The purple glow attributed
Mhm.
to um, attributed to delirium, and for it to be glowing like this in daylight, it seems to be either a very large shard or a substantial amount of smaller shards.
Okay. Quite sure what to do with that, but okay.
Okay,
Am I the only one who notices it?
I'm. You're the only one, I would assume. You guys, I mean, you guys would all have heard and would probably have turned around to at least look to see what that noise is, and it would be River's two guardians.
Okay.
If you want to pass on what you,
I do. I'm going to use my telepathy ability though to do it.
sure.
So yeah, I say, "Oh, look, she's got some of that infernal delirium. Looks like quite a beautiful haul."
To who?
I'm going to telegraph it to, well, Saren's the only one here, that's right,
It's
cuz
Saren and Shadow.
Shadow's
Yeah,
here.
Shadow's
and
here.
Shadow. So to the two of them, but not to Bartles because he's not there, and it would just confuse him.
Right. Okay.
He'd be like, "What the hell?"
Not the voices in my head again. Okay.
Hmm.
Let me see something here real quick.
So is she? I'm sorry. Let me just to clarify for my own uses. Is she like selling? Is she selling to somebody, or somebody selling to her?
He's
Or am I
he
missing
is
the point?
showing he is showing her his inventory. He is, from what you've gathered from this interaction, this man deals in delirium.
Got it. Okay. And so I take it, am I understanding correctly that except for the factions and probably the big guy, does anybody take delirium? Or, in other words, is it important that we work through a trader?
It's not particularly important for a trader, but this person seems to only deal in delirium.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, and there's nothing else on his cart shop setup. It's like scales, measuring instruments, like a looking glass to check purity. Think a diamond dealer, but for delirium.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Yeah, I kind of want to understand what what kind of why this guy matters
Yeah,
type thing.
Yeah, I think if I remember that he was the one for us to sell it to. But I
yeah.
want to
You can
kind
buy
of
and
point.
sell.
I
Yeah.
I point to Tilsaria, whisper a message, casting my cantrip message.
Mhm.
Uh, Sell delirium to River to keep faith, maybe.
Yeah, that's actually I well, maybe some of the smaller pieces you mean?
Cast it again. If we get enough money, all 5 pieces. We have 4 shards and one,
Oh, we have four
or four
shards.
chips.
For
Four
chips.
chips and one shard.
Right.
Sorry,
Okay,
4 chips
and
and one
you want
shard.
to give it all to her?
If she gives us the money, where we get the money doesn't matter, does it?
No, not particularly. I'd like to keep maybe one chip, just one, um, to buy time with the Rat King since it sounds like it's going to take a few more days to get the cheese. I don't know. What do you think?
As like an
I don't know.
offering.
Yeah, yeah. Just because I know they like delirium too. I
Mhm.
don't want to give them all the delirium. I like Orsarin's headed, but I'm wondering if we don't show up because we only had what did we have, a week?
You guys had 3 days.
3 days,
Three
not
days
even a
left.
week.
Yeah, we had 5 days
Yeah.
and we've used a
We,
couple.
we still have 3 days, and do we
Hmm.
think we're gonna get the cheese in those 3 days?
As far as you know, your character knows, your cheese order will be filled in roughly a day.
In
Give or
roughly a
take.
day.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay,
So
did
we
not
need the
realize
rest
it.
of the money by
Yes.
then to pay
Yeah.
for it.
Okay. Yeah. No. 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 I get you. I was timeline was an issue for me, and I was afraid we were going to need more time. But since we don't,
Unless
I
we
think
don't have
we
the money for it.
unless we don't have. Well, yeah. Um, my only thing is um, I'm okay with that as long as Barless is okay with that, and frankly, as long as Shadow's okay with it as well. Um, they all have a stake in it. I'm okay with that idea.
Okay.
But again, I'm well caught.
I
For
will
me,
send a message to Barless.
okay,
No, actually, you would need. I have to get within 120 feet of him. Never
Yeah.
mind. We're not. That's too far.
If I could interject for just one moment,
sure, please do.
there is the other delirium that you guys are supposed to be getting from the rat emissary in exchange for his wheel, which you now have. If you remember
Oh,
correctly, you were supposed to. You guys gave him his first offering of
I
cheese,
forgot what his
right?
payment was for that. Okay.
He's supposed to
Right.
give you
A fist-sized
a
chunk.
rat fist size piece of delirium in exchange for a wheel of cheese.
Oh hell yeah! Then not today.
Well, then we
In other
could
words,
go
let's
get
not
it.
trade it out today. Let's go get, yeah, let's go make the trade first and
Thank you,
see
sir.
what we get.
You are
Yes,
very
thank you.
welcome.
We're sitting here twisting in the wind over stuff we
I
don't
know.
need to be twisting for. Thank God for you. Um, yeah, no, let's keep that as definitely an option once Shadow and Barless weigh in and also
Yes.
agree, and
Agreed.
then
Hmm.
we'll have even more to sell and help us make the money.
Wonderful.
Sweet. Our business is done in Porton,
All right, cool.
I believe.
As you turn to walk away, River's familiar pops up in front of you, Tilsaria,
Okay.
and he looks up at you and he goes, "Hi."
Hello. How are you?
Okay.
I'm a little taken aback. Oh,
And he looks over. He looks over at Shadow and he kind of does a little wave because he interacted with her last time. Goes,
Hmm.
okay.
River would like an update.
An update on
When you're gonna
when
Mousetrap is
the
almost set.
when we're gonna what? When we're gonna I'm sorry, I honestly have no idea what we're talking about.
Okay, your first interaction with River
Uh-huh.
was to clear
Hmm.
out the rat den because she wants what they
Hmm.
have.
Oh. Yeah, we're working on it.
The mousetrap is almost set.
There we go. Yeah. The mouse trap is almost set. That's what all this cheese negotiation is about.
Okay. Uh,
It's going to take several more days to for everything to come through, but uh
It's
I
looking
hope
good.
River understands. It's looking good, but I hope River understands it's a tall order.
mhm. Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll let her know about that. And
Okay.
Appreciate it.
he goes
Thank you.
off, and he goes and he runs up River. He runs up into her shoulder, and she whispers in her ear, letting her know. River looks over in your direction and nods politely.
I nod politely back.
Hmm.
Now that I know what the heck we're talking about.
All right.
Okay, I didn't realize we were that close to screwing this girl over. I didn't realize it
Yeah.
was her that we had made this deal with.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was kind of trying to toe the line about it without stepping on Tilsaria with it. I tried to kind of explain it.
Mhm. All right. So you guys are headed to where exactly?
well, I don't think we can go all the way into Drakkenheim today because the days we've been screwing around and doing shit,
You
right?
guys
This is
have
all still
been
morning.
Yeah, it's like mid morning now. You guys ate breakfast. You talked with Mark. You walked around. You waited like 30 or so minutes here for cheese with Aldor. You shot the shit. Yeah. And so with that, we're gonna pause right here, and we're gonna go see what
Carlos.
Barless is doing with Mark at the Bark and Buzzard. Your guys' thingies should not
If,
be here. Bloop.
if all that's going on.
All right. Okay, so Mark is standing here, kind of apprehensive a little bit next to you, like I'm I'm supposed to beat that thing up.
At least stand up to it. If it gets too out of hand, I could, slap him down. But if you can beat that thing, you have my blessing.
Okay. Uh. All right.
You have a weapon, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. Oops. Just trying to pull out a sheet. There we go. I do. I do. Um. I. Where is this guy's thing? messed it up and got rid of it. Oh no, here he is. All right. So Mark Mark stands up kind of nervously to old Rattlecan, and he's like, what do I do exactly?"
Oh, what were you gonna? He exclaims, "Stand up, chest out.
Okay.
Let me see your battle stance."
He kind of stands up, haphazardly, like unsure of himself. He's not very confident. He's never fought anything like this, as far as you've known. And he's like, all right, I guess I'll just. And then as he says that, old Rattlecan starts moving, and he's like, he starts moving towards Mark. Mark's like, Barless, but is it? Do we start?
Yeah, yeah. Looks like he's starting.
Okay, all right, okay. And so Mark, he's gonna run in, kind of not knowing what to expect, and he's gonna take a swing with his scimitar, and it just bounces off old Rattlecan. It's like clang, and his hand shakes, and he's like, "Ah, what the heck?"
Oh yeah, it's very durable.
Yeah, I see that.
Sorry,
Why?
I was getting battle music for Mark.
Oh, you're
Uh,
good.
want me to roll initiative too, just in case?
Yeah, well, go ahead and roll
Okay,
initiative.
will do.
Okay, cool.
Of course, I get. Yeah.
There we go. All right, Mark went. It's old Rattlecan's turn. He's gonna he's gonna try to beat up Mark. And oh my goodness, why is this freaking out? Stop it, she. It's like there we go. Okay. He's going to take two swings with his melee weapon. And that hits.
And
And that
Mark's dead.
hits too. Mark is like roughed up. It's like, I
Mark
don't.
doesn't have 2 HP, does he?
No, no, Mark doesn't
Okay.
have 2 HP.
All
But
right.
he looks at you. He looks over at you, and his face is like swollen and bloody and all beaten up. He's like, Barleth, help! It's your turn.
I'll say, can Barless like determine like is there like a training level 1 mode on Rattlecan?
There is not. Rattlecan just beats up whatever it is. If you
Oh my
leave, if you walk away far enough, he will stop attacking you. He'll reset.
Okay, he'll walk around
Mhm.
watching the fight,
Okay.
observing. And yeah, sees him get clocked real good in the face, and he just winces, and he's like, "Ooh, mm.
Mhm.
Hey!" He whistles, and he'll give Mark the help action.
Okay, cool. Um is that going to be
That'd be it.
all
Yeah.
right. Mark looks at you and he looks at Rattlecan and his well out of like the one good eye that he still has going on cuz his eye is starting to swell shut and he's going to take the disengage action and run away.
Bless his heart.
Like
I wasted my
I
actions.
can't do this.
Then you can't protect these pilgrims.
And he stops and he turns around. Let's see, what is that? 20 feet. He takes another. He takes a step forward, and instead of using his scimitar, he's going to use his ranged weapon on his next turn.
Okay.
But maybe we could do it together. And now that's Rattlecan's turn. Rattlecan's gonna swing at you because you're still there.
Okay.
1 for 8.
Miss.
21.
Hits. Full 7.
He misses, and then he swings it back up and just click, like clips you in the arm. And he starts like rattling around. And that's your turn.
Yeah, Barlow's not paying attention. All of a sudden, he gets smacked in the face.
Mm-hmm.
He just like chuckles and he's like, "Come on!" And he'll shove action rattle can towards Mark.
Okay, so you shove him 5 feet.
Yeah, to here.
Okay. And all right. So Mark is he's gonna pull out
He's
his.
gonna yell. Yeah, he's gonna yell out. It's like, "See, I'm behind him. I can distract him while you can hit him. We'll try to give him flanking. Stop
Uh,
being a coward."
Mark steals himself and runs up, giving like a weird battle cry, and tries to attack with his scimitar again.
Uh,
And it just clanks off Rattlecan's armor. Rattlecan focusing on you because
that's a good start.
he just you just pushed him. He's gonna keep swinging. He's gonna swing at you.
Should have disadvantage because Mark's an ally. So
That's
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
But that one
That's a
doesn't
nat
matter.
20.
That
Double
he
24s.
hmm
Double 20.
double 20s. He just
Fine.
brings it down super hard. Just bong. Now it's your turn.
He's gonna get crossed up by the mace or whatever, by the
Hmm
slamming, and he's like, uh, yeah, he'll go for since I don't have an on fist attack on this character.
hmm
Can I just like do a great sword and just not like have the proficiency or whatever?
Yeah,
Just because
that's
he's
fine.
like punching him, I just don't have it programmed. Okay, for an unarmed attack. Okay,
Hmm
so take this -6. So not 20 anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna hit him.
He's gonna come up and bash him over the head. He's like, "Not me, you idiot! Him, the big guy!"
Mm, mm,
And
mm.
then hit him for non-lethally
Non-lethally.
that much.
Okay. So he it, you hit him on the head with like the hilt of your greatsword, and his
Yeah,
helmet spins around. His helmet spins around, and it's like now his helmet is now facing the rear. So and then his body just goes and spins around and faces Mark. And now it's Mark's turn.
you use your legs.
Uh, he's gonna try and do his very best. He swings a bit harder. He comes in towards the midsection and just quang ring the blow like rings up Mark's arm, and he's like, "What am I doing wrong, Barless?"
Carlos is gonna sigh. He's like, "I guess I should have been rattle can this time." Okay, back off. I'll try to shut him down.
Okay. Mark is he's going to move away, but that will invoke a attack of opportunity.
Probably should be at a disadvantage because
It
of
will be at a disadvantage.
he. Please on that 20.
He missed. He missed, and it like right over Mark's hair, and he's like, "Ah!" And so as he moves away out of his range, he's going to turn around and he's gonna try to attack you since you're still in range.
He
22 for 6.
hit. Yep.
15. I don't think that
Yep.
hits. That
That hits.
that hits too. So he just gives you a quick 1-2. Just now it's your turn.
Hold on, I typoed.
No, you're okay.
Okay, he'll get bloodied. Put that back there because it was glitching. He's some orange steam comes off of his mouth from being bloodied, and then his eyes turn red, and he'll uh, rage bonus action and
Okay.
greatsword.
Right.
I'm not gonna do the.
You're not
growing
gonna
up
grow
rage.
big. Okay, cool. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your attack.
He's just gonna his tattoos would glow, and then my rage damage. I'm gonna do a charge of fire. Wait, fire strike bonus action? It probably is. Hold on, get a look at it. I should research this more. Strike at the
okay.
giant.
Oh, this would probably be better.
Fire strike. Turn when you hit. Oh, it's just when I hit the target. It doesn't take up an action or a bonus action. Okay, so yeah, I'll do a fire strike and full on greatsword.
Okay.
Try to shut this guy down. Not lethally this time. Watch me roll a 1. Close.
13. Yeah, that bounces off of his armor. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Mark is like, I'm gonna try from over here, and he's gonna use his light crossbow, and it just, ding, like hitting a can, and he's like, okay, that didn't work, and Rattle Can is gonna, since you're there, he's gonna keep trying to hit you. For 11 and 19, which you take half of that, so 3.
Yeah. 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Same as before. Doing another
Okay.
fire strike.
18 hits.
That hit.
Yeah.
You know, come down in a swirling like fire tornado and a sword. Whoop-ah!
Cool.
For that much.
18 damage. Ooh, man. He is, he's barely holding it together. Mark's like, yeah, get him, Barless!
The sadness of not having a extra attack.
I know, right? And Mark is gonna, that attack kind of like made him think that maybe he can do the finishing blow, and he's gonna run up on Rattlecan and try to hit him with the scimitar. And he does, and he hits him,
Let's
and
go!
then Rattlecan like lurches back like
Does he get backstab damage?
no. And that was like enough to shut him down. He runs his like slashes him with his scimitar, and then Rattlecan's like shuts himself down. How was that?
Very good. He walks over and just like collapses.
And Mark,
And will drop rage.
cool. You look at Mark, and he looks like he's been beaten bloody in a street. Like he is not a tough guy.
Is he at least is he bloodied?
Oh, he's like 3 hit points from being unconscious, maybe.
Ah, okay, good.
He's like spits out a tooth and is like, I think I need to go lay down.
I think he'll look up. I think this was a mistake, and we should spar for this week before your pilgrimage,
Okay.
and not the ready to kill robot.
Hmm.
Because I forgot how hard he hits.
Mhm. Yeah, he hit me really hard. My head hurts. I'm gonna I'm gonna go lay down. And he just starts walking. It's like,
You do that. I'll pat his shoulder as I'll lean on him as we walk.
okay. He walks next to you and it's like, how about a drink before we go lay down? And as he says that, Rattlecan
Heck yeah!
starts like coming back. His armor starts magically fusing. All the holes and slashes and burn marks start coming off. He stands up very straight, moves his shoulders around his joints and stuff, and then he goes back and he stands next to the tree, ready for the next person who wants to test their metal.
I'm gonna ask the store owner for a level 0 option for him.
All right. So you guys beat that guy up. What are you guys doing in town?
I presume we're going heading back to to Barless.
Okay, you guys are headed back to Barless. So as you
Sounds good.
guys, all right,
When
you
you
guys,
go, when
uh huh.
you see the tail, see the door, there's gonna be like the cut off tail, like right there. And but
Barless walks through the wall, and Mark's like, "Where'd you go?"
that was the door.
He's like, "What are
Yeah, there's
you, a
gonna be a tail.
wizard?"
There's gonna be like a tail, like right there. Hold on,
Cool.
I'll just do this real quick.
All right. You guys walk inside. It's it's kind of it's slow. It's still kind of early. People are eating a late breakfast kind of deal. They're not it's like a late it's like a late breakfast. You know,
Okay.
they not a lot of people in. People are kind of filtering out, going about their day. Um, doo, doo, doo. After a few minutes, Shadow, Tilsario, Saren, you guys you guys make your way back.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's my plan
Shadow's
anyway.
home.
You'll see a wiggling tail, just like that.
You see a wiggling tail on the floor.
At the front of the
Alright.
door.
Oh, good God. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to set things back a little bit.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Shadow's home. Give us
Okay,
a
cool.
minute.
No problem.
Yeah, Barlos will be ordering a drink.
Cool. Mark pulls out a pouch and he's like, goes to the bartender and it's like, hey, I'll pay for his drinks today. He's showing me the ropes. And it's like,
No,
all right, Mark.
he's like, oh, pay for his drinks.
Yeah,
And,
his mouth is all swollen and cut up. And the bartender looks at you guys like, old Rattlecan got the better of you two, huh?
Mark is learning.
Mark is lucky to be alive messing with that thing.
I didn't know that there wasn't a training mode on that thing.
Training mode. Oof. Seasoned adventurers. He like leans on the bar and it's like seasoned adventurers take that thing on, and they don't do so good sometimes, you know. Um, yeah, I don't know what's his deal. He's just kind of always been here. Even when we opened up this place, he was back there. I tried to clean him up and he almost killed me. So I don't mess with him.
Yeah, Mark, I will be making a training dummy. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Okay, Bartless. No problem. His face is just swelling up. Like,
He goes to the bar. He goes to the bartender. He's like, "Don't worry about the blood on the floor. It's already steaming up,
oh,
evaporating."
All right. Well, doesn't matter. Mark will clean it up eventually. Isn't that right, boy? And gives him a pat on the shoulder, and Mark is like, ah, that's so rough. I didn't think I need to see a doctor.
You're fine. My friend will be here probably in a few minutes. She'll patch you up.
Okay, thank you. And he starts nursing a beer, and as he puts the beer to his mouth, it's like, oh, oh, I think I've even swole. He leans over the bar and grabs a straw from the back and hands you one and puts it in his beer. It's like, oh, that's much better.
Yeah, he'll gum the straw since he doesn't have teeth and sips the beer.
Okay. I'll say Tilsari and Shadow and Saren and Grim walk inside.
I just take one look at Mark and go, yikes.
Out of character, Grim can eat the tail. It won't hurt him.
Oh, I don't know if he. I mean, that's up to Tilsari and
It's
Grim if they
protein.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, know what?
I'm not gonna let him eat tail. He's already, you know, had some weird effects from the place. I'm not gonna let him eat
Eat
animals
the
that came
lizard
from the
tail.
place.
Okay.
Oh, the lizard tail.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought we were talking
Yes.
about the rat
No,
tails.
no.
No.
Barless's
no.
tail fell off.
No.
All right, tail
Oh,
dog.
no.
No.
Grim would never do that to Barless. It seems disrespectful.
Well, he's
Okay.
Yeah, it just seems creepy
Give me an
to
animal
do that.
handling.
to eat a friend's tail.
Okay. Can you give me an animal handling, please?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. He tries, but I'll
Yeah,
say,
Betty does.
yeah, he struggle to get him inside. He's trying to eat the. He's like, "Ooh,
probably
what's this?"
probably to him it smells like pumpkin.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, no, we don't eat our friend.
And he's looking at you, and he's looking at the tail, and he's looking at you. It's like, come on, put it's right there, and it's wiggling a little bit.
I give him a big old treat.
Okay.
Just eat this instead.
All right. he begrudgingly takes your treat. He wants the tail.
I know, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't like to deny you. I don't like to deny you things, but that was not
Okay,
good.
all right.
It'll make you sick.
Maybe.
Lie.
You're lying.
Yeah, I'm not telling him I'm lying, but I know I'm lying.
Okay.
Steam the dog.
That's right. In this case, I'm gonna deceive the dog.
He walks in sadly behind you.
I know, baby. I'm sorry, and I give him another treat.
Hi, Shadow.
It'd be funny if he just turned around. Hi. It'd be funny if he just turned around right back after that lizard tail. It'd be funny.
Yeah, but the door's closed. You guys walked in already, so.
Yeah. I'm just saying it just would be funny. That's what
I
my
know.
dog would have done.
Shadow can eat the tail as well if she wants.
No, thank you. I don't eat my friends.
Can I pick up that tail with the mage hand?
If you
Oh
want.
god.
Don't you dare feed it to my dog.
I'll wait till
Don't feed it
Cesaria
to me
goes
either.
looking the other way.
No, I see him do that, and I know his personality, and I am.
Want to make a roll versus a sleight of hand?
I'm just making a joke. Don't team fight over a tail.
I'll say Tilsaria sees what you're doing and is like, she shuts you down. All
How am I
right.
supposed to get in good with Grim?
Not that way, because you ain't gonna get in good with Grim if you're off with me. So
Potato,
just
potato.
saying.
There you go. All right. Since Barless's blood is going, psh, I'll say the tail steams away.
Yeah, this tail. That's what was the joke. That is, if Grim was going to bite the tail, I was gonna say, it pops
Okay.
into smoke. That was
Alright.
the whole joke. I wasn't
There you
trying.
go.
I was drawing.
You're fine. It was actually pretty damn funny.
It's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. All right. So you
Yeah,
guys
it's
are in the
hilarious.
bar. Shadow's here. She's always been here. What do you
Yep.
mean? And you see Barless. He's all beat up, and Mark looks like he's about to die. Um,
Well, I guess that ruins our thoughts of going into Drakkenheim today.
What? I missed out. What?
so you guys have
What happened?
you guys ate breakfast. You talked a little bit about Mark. He's very interested in joining a pilgrimage to um, Drakkenheim, and with members of the Falling Fire as a protector. And he's doing a bit of 80s style montage training with Barless to get him up to snuff.
It was a massacre.
It didn't go so well, so they'll revisit that. He's looking to leave within a week. You guys have, I mean, I'd say now you guys have 2.5 days to fulfill your pledge to the Rat King, which is 1,000 gold pieces um, worth of cheese. And right now you have your wheel of cheese, stinky wheel of cheese for the rat emissary, who is supposed to trade you a rat's hand-sized piece of delirium for a nice stinky wheel of cheese.
Yeah, I don't mind going in Drakkenheim today. I just have to do a short rest real quick.
Well, and not only that, but the way I look at it is we don't have to go that far. We're known
Yeah.
by the rat people. I think our threat of being in
We just
danger
gotta-
is fairly low.
We just gotta find a random little mouse. And be
Sure
like,
enough.
yeah, go
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
your friend.
When we went looking for Garmers.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can stick to the outskirts and send a message. I'm sure. So,
Yeah,
is that
I think we should do that. Yeah, because we want some time to be able to make sure we've got enough money for the cheese, negotiate the sale of the uh, delirium. So I'd rather get that done today and then just come back.
all right? Cool.
Hey, now did we sell the dog tails?
You
Nope.
guys
No, we did not sell
did
no
not
tails.
sell any tails. You did sell
The head.
The head.
Ogre foot.
Yeah.
Okay, I would be willing to sell all of them except for the one that came off of the bigger Grummer.
Okay. So 2 out of the 3 tails. Because I have 3 tails in my inventory.
Okay.
Okay,
I was holding.
I just want to keep the bigger one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monster bounty. Your tails would get you. They'd net you about 6 gold. We can say you
All
guys
together or a piece?
3 gold each.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we can say you guys did that on your way out of Emberwood Village.
I turn around and I look.
This is
I
we
look
have.
at.
Wait. I have 6 tails in my
You have
inventory.
6
so
tails?
that'll be 4.
I thought you had
5.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that seemed a little
I
bit
was-
low to me.
I was looking at the rat tails. Maybe I don't know. I have 6
Okay.
rat tails too in my inventory.
Okay, we can sell all the rat tails but one.
Yeah.
I don't care which one.
Okay.
And then we can sell the dog tails, all of them, but the big one. I want to keep the big one.
Will do.
Okay, so what's the total on that?
That's it's 10 tails.
10 tails total. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
5 rat, 5 dog.
5 rat, 5 dog. The dog tails are not listed, but we'll say they'll go for. We'll add it to.
You said 3.
That,
you said
that
3
was
gold
for
piece
rat,
for
yeah,
the
for
dog.
rat tails. We'll add those.
That's 15 for the rat.
Cool. So at 3 gold apiece, you guys sell them on your way out of Emberwood Village, headed towards the outskirts of Drakkenheim. Yes?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
And while we're at the
How
bar,
much for the dogs?
Same price, 3 gold. Barless, you were saying?
Okay, so 30 gold total.
so while we're at the bar, can we like take a long rest? Not a long
A
rest.
short rest?
Yeah, you can do a short rest. You can
Oh
roll
yeah.
your hit
Okay.
die.
I
Uh,
will.
yeah.
I will roll 2 since they'll come back on a short, on a
Cool.
long rest.
Tilsaria, do you want to help him patch himself up so you guys can get going?
I suggest
Yeah, yeah,
saving
yeah.
that just in case.
Well, it's a free D4. It just
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
okay. So roll another.
Let me roll my.
Roll a D4.
You want him to roll it, or you want me to roll it? I
You're
don't
helping.
care.
Just roll a D4.
D4.
All right. So you get
There we
3
go.
extra hit points.
Okay, so 12.
So before we leave tonight,
19
but not
total.
right now, I have to
19.
tell you about my rolling last night. Just remember that before you leave.
Okay.
It's hysterical. Okay. Anyway, press on.
Press on. All right. We head to. You guys start leaving Emberwood. You pass through. River's still mulling about the center, Amethyst Academy
Yeah.
business and all. You guys.
Can I
Yeah.
ask a quick question for
Sure.
clarification? I wasn't the one who personally made the deal with River, was I? Because I don't remember talking
No.
to the arcane folks.
Saren did.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was I there then? Presumably,
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Was you there as Patty? No, I don't think so. That might have been time that you was late or something. But this was
Oh,
when we was
thank
trying
you.
to find somebody to purge the contamination off of Shadow.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And that was the only
'Cause I
one
was
that we
trying to
could get a
figure out
hold
how
of.
I missed that. Okay, it's all good.
It was the only one we could get a hold of was River. And she had other scrolls a bit out of our means, but I ended up coming up with a deal to have a scroll. Then it like
Scrolly Healy.
3 other scrolls
that.
and a bag of holding as a part of the deal, but this is for the Rat King's head.
Yeah.
The bag of holding is for the Rat King's head.
Hmm.
Bag of
Or
holding and
stop.
3 more purge contamination scrolls.
That we will get if we deliver the Rat King's head.
Yes.
Okay, in other words, we have not already received them.
No.
No,
This
we got
is-
1 purge of contamination scroll that I got, and Shadow's
And-
healing.
Right, but did you pay for that, or was that part of
Yes.
the bargain? You paid.
We
for
paid
that.
for the
Okay.
purge.
Mhm.
Okay,
the one
sorry,
that I had.
I'm trying to figure out how to manage all of the factions and the ties that we've already made without messing up the apple cart. So thank you for
Mhm.
clarifying that for me. Okay. All right, let's move. Let's go roll out once Barless is feeling better. Poor guy.
Okay. Barless rolls his D20s, or his what are they?
12.
12s. Wow, sirs.
Yeah, barbarian.
Barbarian.
I got the funky dice.
Oh yeah.
And I'm all. Yeah, his wounds will close up. His tail will curve over.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
You guys, you make your way past the outskirts.
Ah.
Do you kick the cow?
Nope,
Yep.
pat the cow in the head.
Pat the cow on the head. Alright.
I just
Oh, I
touch it
can't
with
do-
my toe.
I can't do anything because I can't move my kick.
Pull a
Thank
new token out.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do
Go to
that.
your journal, love,
Oh yeah, journal.
and drag your character onto the screen.
That's okay. We're gonna go to the next kicks. Alright. Everybody goes, and you touch the cow in some way, and then you move on into the outskirts of Drakkenheim. It's kind of
Kick, kick, kick,
kick, kick, kick.
kick, kick, kick.
There you go. Oh, that's not supposed to come.
Hmm.
Alright.
Wow, we got rats everywhere.
Barless, shall you help me? And I start doing the minor illusion of making that
Yeah, or
rat sound.
Yeah, have Telsaria call.
Hmm?
Will do.
Oh, I am scared. I'm the only one in Drakkenheim.
Well,
No, you're
I
here. You
can.
just gotta load in.
I know. I'm just
Um.
playing.
Well, I can use my telepathy now and call him because I know him.
That's true. You can.
Yeah. So I'm
If
just
it's
gonna do
considered
that
familiar enough, okay.
I would say
and
yes
just say
because
we have your
there's.
cheese.
Sounds good.
Oh, can he talk back? No, it's one way, right?
One
Right.
way.
Strictly
Hmm.
one way.
Strictly one way. All right, let's see.
Now, how does he react to this? There's another story.
I
A
would just
voice in his
assume
head
he
suddenly
would get.
pops in.
I was gonna say I would assume he will come as quick as he can at the mention of the word "I've got your cheese."
Mm-hmm. Are you guys just gonna stand in the middle
Yeah,
streets?
I will also relay that we're at the kind of uh
Do you relay that you do this? Because I'm getting ready to start
um well, the
using.
only thing I'm thinking is I don't want him right there at the entrance because other people might come up.
No, I'm
So,
saying, do you relay that you telepathy him? Otherwise, I'm going to do my minor illusion.
oh yeah, no, I'm gonna totally do the telepathy thing. There's no reason for it.
I
I'll tell
would
you
say
what.
No,
we
I,
need.
Here's what.
Do you tell
but you're
Sarah
telling us,
that you're doing it?
you're telling us that you're doing this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
To me
I'm not
that
going
was
to
so.
assume that you told me
No,
that we're going to
yeah,
happen.
no,
I'm assuming it's not.
that's totally fair.
We
But for
can't.
me, it was so obvious. I'm like,
We
well,
can't see
duh.
the Aquaman waves coming off your head.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my.
Sorry.
Toot, 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 toot. Toot, toot,
Sorry.
toot, toot, toot.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell him. Let me summon him. So here's what I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna say we have your cheese emissary. But we're near the entrance, but we need a safe place to meet from unseeing eyes that might choose to do us or you harm. There we go.
Mm.
And then, because I presume you will send a rat to tell us where to go. There we go.
Then you need to speak to animals, unless there's
Rats
one
be our
talking.
guide.
No, they speak.
Well,
They
one
speak
come.
common, don't they?
Hmm.
Don't they
The
speak common?
ratlings do speak common.
Yeah.
Even these little ones right here,
These
like
little
this
ones
one right
don't know.
here.
The
No,
little ones
those
don't
they're
talk.
rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
But in the past, he sent ones who've talked to us, so that's why I'm like
Okay. Okay.
not overly
Okay.
concerned
If
about
Bartles is
that.
hearing
Okay.
that you're telekinesian.
Hmm.
I don't know why I said Canadian. He'll suggest like maybe the sewers again.
Yeah, I agreed, but I kind of want,
And
um,
he'll
I,
say, yeah,
and
there's
I
like
will add maybe the sewers. There we go,
Okay.
they
because
said
I agree.
those fish people down there. I'm sure we could probably take those out if they come up on us again.
Yeah, I'm
What
not. Yeah,
fish people?
that's a good idea. I didn't think of
He'll
the
relay a
sewers.
story. You weren't there. He'll relay a story that Shadow would know that Barlas encountered the fish man and let him go out of pity, but I'm sure there was probably more. Because the fish man was like,
Could
"Oh,
be family.
I'm okay, I'm all good," and then Barlas seeked out like, "Yeah, you're lying," and then just kicked him off.
After a little while, a familiar figure pops up as he's making his way not too carefully. He's deft at climbing and whatnot, so he's walking up there on top of these buildings, and as he
Hi,
walks up,
Tony.
a shingle shifts under his feet, and he's like, "Hello."
This is the emissary, right?
No.
No
I was gonna say the voice sounded different.
tokens right here.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
token on my screen.
Mhm.
Okay, I see it now. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. He's just a rat guy. Okay. Hello. Did the emissary send you?
That's right.
Great.
He
So
Lead on.
is busy.
he is busy.
Yes.
Okay. Um. what is his message then?
Just wait. A few. And he's trying to think. What did he
Minute?
say? Yeah.
I
Few
tap
minutes? Okay.
I tap Sarah and I whisper to him, I think he's lying. Can I make a perception to see if he's lying?
You can make an
Insight.
insight.
Yeah, insight. That's what I meant. Because I think he's lying.
Okay. Give me an insight check.
Yeah, I hold no such illusions. I'm good.
Huh?
And I tell him, okay, we'll hang out.
He's not lying. He's just really dumb.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Ah.
Well, thank you for sharing that information with us. We will wait here.
Where?
Unless he wants
Where
us
should
to
we
be
wait?
somewhere else.
The
Yeah.
sewers, like you said.
Okay, we'll go down to the sewer. I
That'll
assume
work.
this grate right here is
Mhm.
good.
That'll work.
Blob, 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 blob. Blob.
Yeah, I head down into the sewer. I have no reason for distrust.
Now there's no room for shadow.
Okay. You guys.
Wow.
Come on,
he-
he can fit with Barless.
He sits. He
She's
like
riding on
sits
Greg.
down and puts his feet on the edge of the building and just kind of like lazily kicks them back and forth. Like he's very comfortable and being out in the open now. It feels safe and secure.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good.
Let me see what we have on this layer.
implying, since I guess there's less Gormier to cause them hecticness.
Yeah.
And one less silver order.
Alright, you guys make it into the sewers, you climb down the ladder, and, oh yeah, I forgot, this is, like, dark for me on this view. I'm gonna have to...
Mr. Sarah and I require lights.
I see just fine.
Ah!
There are no light sources in the sewer. So if you
That's
cannot...
okay.
yeah,
I have dark vision.
you
Yeah,
have dark
so I'm good.
vision.
Me
Okay.
too. Unfortunately, the poor halfling and poor barbarian
I
do
know.
not. So I will
Ah!
pop a little light on his glaive.
Okay, right light.
Hmm?
There we go.
Who'd have thunk of a
Should be able
barbarian
to
afraid
see
of the
now.
dark?
I mean, I could pull out my lantern.
If you want.
Save your
No need.
spells.
Oh, there
Okay.
we are.
My spell does not cost anything. Your lantern takes
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh,
see now?
everybody disappeared on me.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I can see. I can see.
I barely see. I
Yeah.
don't see
You
anybody.
gotta go up to the top right.
So you can see
Where everybody's
because
at.
Barless is glowing. That's how I made your settings.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I am up there. I still don't see nobody.
You're right here.
Yeah, I see nobody. I see literally nobody. I had seen
wait.
Barless. I had seen Barless and
Walk close
Saren.
to Barless.
She's
Well,
like
she
right
can't
there.
see it, so.
Oh, I thought she said she
I'm, like,
could
right
see
next-
Barless.
No.
Okay.
no, I said I did, and y'all disappeared. I don't know where Barless is.
Oh.
Nobody's moved.
Did you
I have-
move to the top right of the screen?
He should be able
I
to
am
see.
at the top right at the
Okay,
screen.
hold on.
No,
Let's-
it's
Let me
kinda
move.
middle
Not
right.
quite.
See?
Yeah, it is
I'm
kind of
here.
right.
There. Can you
See what? I moved. I can't. I still can't see nobody. It's like Barless and Saren disappeared on me. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm gonna move my character.
Okay,
See?
hold on.
Yes, I
hold
see.
on. Give me a minute.
Open your eyes, you silly halfling.
How about now?
Now I see the room around me, but other than anybody else, I do not see nobody.
I don't
At
know
all.
why
Weird.
you-
Like, our tokens are right next to you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
Right.
see
For Saren.
nobody but me.
How about now?
There we go.
Okay, cool.
I see everybody now.
Good. There you go.
But this place stinks.
It does stink.
Saren, did you take a bath?
I didn't do it.
Did you take a bath, Saren?
I clean myself very well, thank you.
Barlis, are you in the water? Okay, good. Shadow, are you in the water? No. We'll
Oh
say
no, am
we
I
can
not
go.
supposed
Barlis
to be?
will Barlis will say in character, yeah, that's like 15 feet deep water. By
Yeah,
the way.
that's deep water. The
We're on
Uh,
water
those little rocks.
channels. Yeah.
no, I
Okay.
was on the edge.
All
I
right.
was
All
on
right.
the edge, right in front of Saren. I mean,
And,
Desaria.
Cool.
yeah, he would,
Give me some perception checks.
me.
Sure. You're at the edge,
Okay.
and Saren, I'll give you one as well over here.
Perceive of my lizard eyes. 22.
Cool. Barless, you see the surface of the water. It's not. There's no really disturbances or anything like that. It's just kind of the same. The water's stagnant. It smells bad. It's thick. Kind of that chemically oily sheen. You can kind of make it out a little bit because you're glowing. You can see it on top of the water. Um, it's not a good time, you would think.
Yeah, the glow matches. Yeah, the glow will match the glow of his eyes, and yeah, he'll point out. Yeah, watch the water surface. Anything could pop up any second.
Okay.
And he won't keep his eyes from the water.
Okay, then I look at the lizard boy and said, "Do you think I should stand back, get away from the edge?"
Probably.
You told her about the fish.
Yeah, I told him all
Okay,
about the
cool.
fish guy.
Yeah.
I just told her just now that her character would already know about the fish guy.
All right. Cool. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Saren, you look down this pathway,
Hmm.
and it's basically the same. Maybe a little bit more activity down there from rats. They seem to be coming out to this area, more and more. And I'll say about another 20, 30 minutes pass before you guys hear any kind of noises. And then from the shadows comes the rat emissary walking up, carefully avoiding rocks and like debris and whatnot.
Got it.
Oh, hello, little friend.
Hello. I hear you have something for me.
What? Did a little rat tell you that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you have a little something for us?
Let's see the goods.
I'll just kind of open the bag a little bit. Let him smell. Use my hand to kind of waft the smell towards him.
Okay, all right. He's going to perceive with advantage.
Hmm.
He sniffs, even over the rank stench of this sewer. He catches just the faintest aroma of this stinky, delicious cheese, and he's like, "Oh yes, yes, yes!" And he gets very excited. I
Hmm?
do believe I have something for you as well. He reaches into his coat and he pulls out a small, well, a bigger piece than you guys have found ever in your travels of Drakkenheim. It's,
Oh my.
and
Barlis?
the room kind of glows that purpley bright glow, and it's like, this was very hard to come by. Yes, yes, yes.
So was ours.
I could imagine. Cheese is rare, unheard of in these parts, really.
But for you, anything, our good friend.
Wonderful, wonderful. So,
I do hope you have two healthy hands for this because this is a large hunk of cheese just for you. And
my
I'll pull it out and hold it in
goodness.
both of my hands.
Oh dear. He like almost drops the piece of delirium that he's holding. Well, here you go.
Carlos, you have your glove?
Yeah, pull it out with his glove in his bag, the leather bag for the delirium.
Cool. This would
And I will
be
hand you.
uh-huh.
Go ahead, please.
You Barlis, when you take this piece of delirium, this is gonna be like a piece almost 4 times as big as the shard that Shadow found. It's
Oh hell yeah!
very large.
Like a volleyball size.
It would fit in his hand. I mean, he's got long rat fingers,
Ah.
right? Not volleyball size. So we'd say
Softball
Figure what,
size?
like a tennis ball, maybe
Like-
a softball?
yeah, like a softball size piece of delirium. It's definitely not a shard. It would be almost be considered like a geode maybe. Like
Yeah.
it's very large for you guys. You guys have never seen delirium of this size, especially this far outside or far away from the crater.
Oh, okay. That's wow, amazing. Anyway, hand over the cheese. Hey, a deal's a deal, and we are on track for the Rat King.
Wonderful. How soon can His Royal Highness expect this
Well,
cheese?
At the latest, 2 days.
2 more days.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting it a little bit close, don't you think?
Hey,
That much cheese is
like
hard
you
to get
said,
a hold of.
just that cheese that we got, especially for you, was rough to come by. Imagine 1,000 gold piece worth of cheese.
Very true. Very true, he says.
But Hellfire Chaos does its best to keep its obligations.
Wonderful. And say, by chance, you guys haven't maybe spoken to any other rats? Kinda look like me.
I hope not.
Not
Not that we know of.
blind. A lady. Lady rat.
A blind lady rat?
Not
Oh,
blind.
No,
No.
a not blind lady rat. Not that I know of.
Are
Oh,
you looking for a
wonderful.
date to prom?
No.
Okay.
I just want to make sure she's not aware of my side dealings. You know.
Is this an ex?
It's more like
your mate,
Competitor?
your present mate.
A colleague.
she is the. She has the Rat King's ear. We'll leave it at that.
Ah,
Fair enough.
gotcha.
No, not unless she can impersonate your voice.
No, I don't think. Well, oh dear, I hope not. Anyways, thank you for the
Did you
cheese.
cast a fireball with us?
What's that?
Did you cast a fireball with us?
Of course, we killed all the doggies.
That's the last. That's the last. I remember having you around, other
Good.
than today.
Good.
Anybody else?
Good.
I can honestly say no.
So she has his ear. Are her goals different from yours?
I can't speak for her, but
Okay.
to be quite frank, a piece of delirium that big, the shiny that big, should have been delivered to the Rat King himself, if I make myself clear. And
Gotcha.
Problem. Understandable.
Oh.
However, I'm suspecting that your deal with us for the exorbitant amount of cheese is going to get the king's heart, along with the stomach.
right, but you see, this cheese here, It's not going to make it to the key.
I know.
Right?
Oh, no, no, no,
Okay.
no,
Yeah,
no.
so
We usually have no
cool.
compunctions about that.
Wonderful.
And it
Wonderful.
was our deal and our deal alone.
Listen, I'm just a little nervous, right? Okay.
You're good.
Good.
You
Good.
keep us good, you're good. It's
Wonderful.
all wonderful.
I love
What
it.
benefits you benefits us.
Great. I just don't want to die, right?
Do you think any of us would like
I
They
don't
to?
don't
want you to
betray us.
either.
I mean, a few of us might seem to have a death wish, but
I look
not really.
at the emissary. I said, "Don't betray us, and you won't never taste the bite of my arrow or my daggers."
Okay.
Sad.
Well, um,
2 days, at
two
less,
days.
unless we get it sooner. In which case, we know how to get a hold of you.
That's very true.
You are our favorite,
Hmm. I hope to stay that way. And
and we hope to stay your favorite.
let me know if there's anything else you would care to trade for cheese. I love cheese. It's delicious. The stinkier, the better.
We know exactly who to come through when we get procure some more.
Wonderful. And
I look at
mhm.
I tapped Saren on the leg, and I said, "Do you think that he might be able to help out with a problem of mine?"
One step at a time. Give it time, patience, young little one.
Well, I'm gonna go over there and eat this cheese ever so sloppily, and
That
then
Enjoy yourself, good friend.
go sleep.
sounds like a great plan, sir. Thank you so much
Have a
for your
wonderful rest of your day.
you
You
too.
too.
And
Enjoy that cheese.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out. And
Same.
as far as I'm concerned, our business today is done. So I'm ready to head back.
All right.
How late in the day is? Because I know it takes a while.
It took from Amberwood Village to the outskirts of Drakkenheim is about 3 hours, and then you guys
Yeah.
stood around and waited. We said about
Yep.
another half an hour, 45 minutes. We were early, or we were mid morning, so we would say right now it'd be, we can go with like 2 o'clock.
We could
Okay.
try to find those fish people if we still have some light of the day.
The emissary takes his wheel of cheese and like carrying it very awkwardly because it's very big for him. And he he starts to walk away, almost dropping it, and he casts Mage Hand to help him carry his cheese away. And he walks off into the dark.
Cool.
Cool. So you guys are gonna hang out in the sewers. Barless, is that your intent, or are you guys?
He would bring up like, yeah, maybe we can find these fish people or find more delirium down here or something.
Mm,
If we're still got some light.
Possible. I mean, I'm not exactly caring for the smell down here. It's
Uh,
What smell?
is
a little rough for my taste.
just out of curiosity, are we wanting to find the fish people to talk to them or kill them, so that I know what I'm doing?
Kill him.
Okay, fair enough. Just like I said, I don't want to kill one and have you go. I wanted to
That was
talk to them.
family.
No,
Mm-hmm.
he was my brother.
Yeah, let's screw around a little bit. Why
All
not?
right, cool. So
Yeah.
you guys are looking for some fishmen. All right. Um, are you leading the way on this, Barless?
Yeah, totally. I'll just
Cool.
pull out my glaive and just like watch the water line.
How long does that light spell last? Was it like an hour?
An
1
hour,
hour.
I think.
And I'll
1 hour?
keep recasting it as
Okay.
needed.
All right, cool.
It's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
Wonderful.
Like
I'll
a
let
angler
Shadow
fish.
go next to
I
Barless.
think I need to switch out a cantrip for prestidigitation where y'all keep going on. I'm just saying.
Okay, let me get something real quick.
He'll just like hold out like an anglerfish, just like boop boop, like a metal detector. See if anything moves in the water surface.
All right, give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Mostly because yeah, Barlos is fisherman. He sees fish people. He wants the fishes.
All right.
Works for
Perception.
me.
Advantage perception.
Yes.
I will proceed with my lizard face.
Okay. A 19.
19.
All right. You definitely do see some movement at the towards the end of the splashing area where you were kind of looking about. And as you move over there, you catch a glimpse of something like stepping out of the water.
It's a mermaid.
There it is.
Whoa.
It's different from the other um, fish person that you saw. And
Sash.
uh-huh.
Sad I don't have Barlos. I didn't pick Auckland for his language.
And it looks at your light, kind of like you were saying, you know,
Yeah, like an angler.
like an anglerfish, and it's kind of a little bit mesmerized.
Whip, whip. Has to like he'll point out there and point everyone to like huddle up against the wall just to be hidden.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just hold it. Whip, whip. And I'll put another piece of dry meat on it.
All right. Cool. I'm assuming Grim is following you, Tilsaria. What's your marching
Yeah, I
order
can't.
here?
I was gonna let Shadow go closest because she needs the light source,
Okay.
and then I was gonna go after that unless Saren has an issue being last, in which case I don't care. So I'm either third or fourth depending on what Saren needs
Okay.
are. That is Grim. I couldn't find him a minute
Yeah.
ago.
He's this fish person is really interested in that light because it's dark. It's dark down there, and they're gonna see what it is. Um, and it's like moving its head with following the light, right? Because you're moving it back and forth like an anglerfish,
Yeah.
and they're you're watching them. They're following the light. They're following the light, and then they stop following the light as you like move it back and forth.
Like I'm moving it like woo, like over here, like woo, woo.
Okay, cool. Um, it's gonna make its way over towards you. And let me see how much movement it has. Sorry.
I
Mhm.
tap Tosari and say, "Do we have to fight that?
Uh,
Are we fighting that?"
I think so.
It steps
All
into
right.
the water and it starts moving up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it looks at you and goes, "Hello,
Hello, friend.
friend."
If you want to be friends, you got other friends down here?
We are fishermen.
I met another guy like that. He should have a hole in his cheek. Have you seen him around?
You mean Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus.
You caught Marcus!
Maybe.
Oh, you must be very skilled at fishing.
I'd like to talk to Marcus. Here, and he'll just give him the piece of meat that he was holding out for bait as a reward.
It does not take your meat.
Just like bounces off his nose and just into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Not interested in. Why did you try to catch Marcus?
Well, I was just down here all by my lonesome and just was kind of bored.
Oh. Interesting. What are you doing down here in Fishman's territory?
Oh, exploring here or there. I'm an angler by trade, and he said he was also an angler, fellow angler by trade.
Yes.
And you're gonna see behind his back quotations of his fingers.
Mm,
Everyone will see that when he says angler.
okay.
The fishman was Marcus was an angler.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you know about the sewers?
This is our area where we live. And the rivers? All underneath of Drakkenheim is connected with sewers.
Peacefully, hopefully, not like the ones up above. And he'll point to his shoulder of the dog skull on his shoulder. Those guys were a little angry.
We eat whatever washes down in these rivers of ours. Dogmen, rats,
Do the
people.
do you and the rats get along?
If they don't bother us, we don't bother them.
Makes sense.
Seen any interesting spots for fishing down here?
We don't do much fishing, only by the river. We don't have to fish much. The rains bring us what we need from the top.
From the dump?
From the top.
Oh, from the top.
Above. Yes, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Lots and lots of bodies. We eat whatever washes down. Well, if you don't want anything else, I'll make my way. And starts to
Alrighty.
swim
Good
away
luck.
and walk. And looks back at you, kind of like, okay, see you later.
wave. He'll wave goodbye.
Okay, that confuses
I
Sharon.
look over.
That
I
whole,
look over its shadow, and I go. I guess we weren't killing him.
I know, right?
I'm sitting here
I'm
trying to figure out
confused
what
as
the
hell.
heck what I'm
Well,
Yeah.
he'll go.
So sorry, it's pretty easy
Oh,
that way about that kind of stuff, and she always likes to learn things. But yeah,
He'll go. Yeah,
is this a
he'll.
kill
Yeah,
him with kindness type thing?
no, he'll go like, well, I guess they're not as aggressive as the Garmir. We could just leave him alone. I was
I-
just wanted
yeah.
to make sure.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good idea, and
Don't.
we've made a positive first
Good
impression.
thing I decided
I
to
just-
not go with the first advice and just go ahead and surprise attack, as I was wanting to do because I thought that was our intention.
Yeah, I
To
was
kill.
kind
Well,
of
if there
waiting
was-
for you guys to do
there
I
was
know.
gonna-
I was waiting, and all of a sudden, here goes
I wasn't
Barless
gonna-
in
I wasn't gonna-
conversation. I'm like,
I wasn't gonna murder.
uh,
I wasn't gonna murder Hobo just one fish if it was like a pack of them, and if they seemed aggressive, it'd be one thing. But
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
in
I,
character,
yeah.
Barless
yeah,
was a
that's why I
treat.
kind of held off.
Never-
I was like, maybe there's
He's never
a-
seen a
a
fish,
point
a
to
talking fish man
this.
before, so
There's a lot of
maybe
strange
a
things
little
in
more
Drakkenheim.
clarification on the communication. Like, maybe let's meet them, see what happens. But if they're aggressive, it's best
Yeah.
off.
that's what I kind of meant. I didn't.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, for the
It's
record,
not-
so sorry, that's how she approaches things.
I
like this,
legit thought
so
out of
she's fine.
character. I legit thought we were just gonna explore this dungeon, find a pack of them, and they'd be like, "Oh, get the wall!"
Kill the Murloc.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you kind of
but I wasn't gonna just like,
since
yeah,
it's
slap
dark
them.
down here, they were like, well, hey, like, what's that light? And then you didn't.
I
didn't
was
do
Yeah.
gonna
anything,
just
so- yeah. Okay. Well,
stab one.
you guys
That
gonna
wasn't
keep
gonna
going?
be-
You're gonna keep looking around,
Um,
or
Unless you think it's useful to maybe find something, I don't know, that's left over, I don't really care to be here.
okay.
Maybe Barless will come back down here another day by himself, or maybe a two-man squad. But yeah, I don't want to keep the party's time then.
Okay. Cool. So you guys go back to the streets.
Alright, I thought that was going to be something different. I thought it was going to be exploring a dungeon.
I mean, we could have made it different. We almost did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna. He won't, and I wasn't gonna just kill a nice talking fish man.
All right. Fair enough.
I get that. That's why I held off. I'm like,
But if they were
perhaps
like,
a little bit more. If
mindless talking aggressive piranhas, like the Garmir, or like mindless aggressively
I
hyenas.
mean, the first one you talked to wasn't that aggressive, even though you put a hook in him. So anyway,
Anyway, sorry.
No. I'm like I said, I'm fine with that.
I'm good with doing it that way and stuff. You know, that's why I held off. But it's like, I'm ready to go. I got Eldritch Blast. I'm ready to blow something up.
But you didn't,
okay.
so that was good.
All right. So you guys leave the sewers for now, potentially returning, maybe, who knows.
Yeah.
And you guys head back to the surface. You leave the sewers.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. It might help us at some point in the future. So, I'm
Okay.
definitely
You cool with it? And what
Barless
the fuck
points,
is that?
What the heck is that?
Hmm?
what's what?
Oh, it's a giant
Point.
swarm of rats just moving down the street.
Alright.
Oh, is that one of
I
those
see
big
that now.
rat
Okay.
ogres?
No,
I had to pull it in close. It's a swarm of rats.
it's a
if you pulled
swarm.
pulled in
of
close
rats.
to
Yes,
see it.
it is. Yes, it is. Yep.
But from a distance, like, oh fuck, what the heck? You couldn't see no definition on it.
Yeah, just making its way around the city. The rats seem to have been busy, with the dogs not bothering them so much.
Okay.
Guess we didn't make much of a difference.
Guess so. Impressive.
You know, rats, they do reproduce really, really fast.
That's true. They do. Okay.
Oh.
They obviously don't bother with us or anything like that, or
Mm-mm.
Yeah, when I see the D&D stat block of swarm of rats in my mind, I picture that movie Critters 2 with the little fuzzball alien.
Oh,
critter,
yeah,
and
I
the giant-
remember that
giant
movie.
ball rolling down the street. That's what I
Mhm,
picture in my head
mhm.
when I see that token. It's like, oh, that's different.
As you guys emerge from this sewer grate, you this rat guy over here, he's just kind of hanging
Is
out.
he still here?
Oops, that's the wrong thing. Excuse me. Yeah, he's still there. And he's gonna, he's just checking you out.
Wave at him.
I wave at him and go, they out on a scavenge or pointing in the direction of the big group that just passed.
Looking for stuff to eat.
Is food a problem for you guys?
He sniffs the air. You wouldn't happen to have a little cheese, would you?
I wish we did for you, my friend, but sadly we're all cheesed out.
Yeah, I hold up one of my Scooby snacks and go, I can give you one of these if you'd like.
Can you beg? Do you beg? Sit, roll over.
I
No,
won't
he doesn't have to do any of that.
beg.
Oh, you're no fun. Go away.
I take it over to him and go, here, have it. It's fine.
You made me do that for one.
Alright. He takes it from you and he eats it quite greedily. And you see this rat assassin, because it is a rat assassin.
Right.
And he's kind of a little emaciated looking. Like there's not a whole lot to eat around these parts anymore.
They're
He,
breeding
like-
themselves out of a food source.
He very greedily eats up your ration that you offer up to him, and he's like, "Thank you."
So I take it food's a problem because there's so many of you?
Right. Well, we pushed the dogs back. See?
Yeah.
And now that we're safe and no one's bothering us, well, rats do what rats do, huh?
I get it. Okay.
And he, let's see his movement real quick. There it is. He has 30 feet of movement. He climbs down and then walks over to this small rat.
Okay.
Bends down and looks at it. And the rat looks up at him, and then he snatches it up and eats it.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh, delicious. Just
Shadow
kind of-
Shadow turns around. Shadow turns around and goes behind Barless and throws up.
Yeah, he'll lean over to Sari and is like, they'll pretty much solve themselves out sooner or later.
Yeah, yeah, the whole thing is interesting to me. You have a good point.
The rat assassin just kind of, like, he forgets about you guys, loses interest, and just starts kind of walking around looking under things, looking through things.
Yeah.
Scrounging for food.
Okay.
Should we head back?
Yeah, it was an interesting moment there, and I'm still sorry I would like to stew on it.
Okay,
There's some interesting things here going on. Okay.
cool. So you guys, we'll say you guys make it, since you guys are right at the edge. There's not a whole lot of things you guys haven't found, and you, the rats don't seem to be a problem for you guys. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
everybody heads back to town. Let's see, river in this guy's business has been completed. Cool. You guys make it into town without any kind of problem. Where are you headed?
I turn around and I look at everybody. I said, I don't know about you, but I could use a drink after seeing that.
What time of day is it?
It would be 3 hours.
And
You
was-
said 2. It's getting towards early evening, 5 o'clock.
Okay, and then I
But
asked,
the
okay, I gotta.
should we consider? Hold on, Shadow. Should we consider offloading this delirium chunk? See what we can get for it, so that we recovered.
That's what I want to talk to everybody about.
Yeah, but sadly, River is probably not here anymore. Same.
We
River
don't
has-
necessarily have
yeah,
to offload
she's
it to
gone.
River.
You guys
But-
have this. Mhm.
I was wanting to talk to everybody about one of those big pieces of delirium.
Shard.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in order to help out with my quest and hopefully to help out with some others, can I use that to pay for information
Not
about
right now.
my-
Not right now. We need it to honor the debt with the Rat King. I don't have any problem with you getting the next one that we find.
Well, don't we have two pieces?
Unless this chunk is enough to cover.
Unless this
So
chunk
maybe-
is enough to cover, yes. In that case, I would be okay with it. But
So I think consider go ahead and see what we could get for the chunk.
Sure.
And then
Well-
see we could discuss from there.
Don't we
Yes?
have two chunks?
You have a
We have a
shard.
chunk, we have a
Right now-
shard, and we have 4 chips.
Yeah.
Ten
and
group
right
loot, if you
now
want to see.
it's barely enough money to pay for the cheese. So that's
Okay,
why, yeah.
okay.
Which you couldn't have known because you weren't physically here. But that's the only reason why I'm putting the hold on
Mhm.
it is
Okay.
is until we know that, sweetie. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
Secretly, she
That's
doesn't
why I
like you
was-
for it.
Not. Will you stop?
That's why I was trying to kind of poke us to like kill the fish people if they were aggressive to give.
All
us
right,
the
ouch, easy.
fish
I
people.
only have one good ear, and you just hollered in it.
Oh my God, she bit him.
Well, next time, don't talk to him and just attack. Unless he was trying to talk him to death.
So you guys have Aldor the Immense right here available in your
Mm-hmm.
immediate vicinity, and then you have
That guy right there.
that guy right
The
there who
delirium
is
guy?
a
Isn't he?
delirium healer.
He's the delirium guy. No, we
Mhm.
could go ahead and speak with him about this.
Sure.
And,
What do you think?
I'm okay with that. Do we want to though compare prices between the two of them to get the best deal we can?
Well, since we're getting cheese from Aldor, probably should get it from this guy, at least, to pay off Aldor.
Okay,
For the
that's
cheese.
fine.
Okay, so you guys.
I'm just wondering if Aldor will give us a better deal. In other words, we could get more for the delirium in exchange for the cheese. You don't think? No? Okay. I just wanted to
I
explore
see- I see-
but I don't care.
I see
That-
where you're coming from with that. We might have a bit of a more of a bargaining chip since he knows we're already buying something through him.
That does
Like I said-
actually sound
Oh,
like
yeah,
a good
fine.
idea.
Okay. So
I'm just
I
a
hold the
fan of
rock.
comparison.
okay.
I hold.
See,
Carlos holds the rocks. He's no
Well,
silly.
this guy over here offered us this much.
Mm.
but that's my point. We should do that.
If you guys want to do that, I mean that's perfectly acceptable. I
Let's
have
try
no
it.
problem with it.
Yeah, so we can use it
Let's
as
see
a
what
bartering
Aldor
chip
will
to.
Okay.
get with it.
I would say let's go to see what that guy has to offer, and then come back to Aldor.
The guy just
And then
buys.
if Aldor wants to give us less, we can do the Monopoly game and say, hey, he wants to give us this amount, but we wanted to come to you to see if we could get more.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
So why don't one of you roll to see what you're gonna do, or talk it out amongst yourselves? It's up to you.
What do you guys think? See if we can get a bargaining chip in.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. It's just a matter
I
of
was
who
gonna
we do
say,
it
I
first.
thought,
Two.
yeah.
That's
I
the
thought
whole
that was-
plan. Let's see
thought
what
that was a done
Aldor
deal.
says since we have a deal going on with Aldor. he
Agreed.
might get us a little bit better. And then we say, well, let's see what this guy over here would offer us. Okay,
Okay.
yes, we'll talk to Aldor, the immense.
Aldor sees you guys walk up. Oh, I don't.
Put my hands up in the air.
Hello.
Yes, our good friend.
Oh, hello. Your cheese is not ready yet.
No, we have something we'd like you to look at.
Something you.
Something pretty.
Oh, well, and he sits up in his chair and it like
Arliss,
squeaks and rocks
give
and
it,
groans.
give him a hint. Arliss, look. Peekaboo.
Yeah, he'll slowly open the pack, and you'll see like shiny purple.
My goodness. Where did you acquire this?
Aldor, does it truly matter?
Well,
We want to deal with you, but we know that guy would want that too.
his face kind of like, oh,
And of course, all the factions would want this too. But we like you the best.
very true, absolutely. Well, may I? And he holds out his
You, Barless.
big hand.
Yeah, he'll have the glove on, and he'll scoop it out for him. Very cover under his cloak, just in case people are watching.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll all pull in close to help hide.
All right, cool. He reaches out with his immensely plump hand, and he has gloves on, and you can hear the leather like kind of squeaking a little bit as he's like opening and closing his hands excitedly, waiting to get his hands on this piece of delirium. He plucks it out of your hand and he looks at it. Why, yes, this is a wonderful specimen you have here. How much do you want for it?
Come on, Aldor. Talk to us. What are you offering our good friend? We're giving you first chance at it. You know what all these yahoos pointing to the guy behind us, implying the factions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do believe they would very much like to get their hands on this.
Oh yeah.
How's about this? 700 gold and 500 gold store credit.
Is that
I
just for the
believe-
big piece?
Yeah.
I believe, would that cover the cheese cost completely?
We
And
could
it
call
would
it.
give it. We could.
Mhm.
Well, we'd get 200 back. So it would cover the
Well,
cost of cheese, and he would only have.
I
to
don't
give us
know what
200
the
store credit.
extra. I don't know what the extra cost might have been to get 1,000 gold piece worth as quickly as they did. You see what I'm saying? Out of character.
Mm.
There might have been some extra cost with it, especially since it's kind of under dealings.
So
Oh, see, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go for it.
I was just gonna say, to me, if I go to the grocery or wherever, if I go to a store and I say I want $1,000 worth of cheese, and the guy says I will give you $1,000 worth of cheese, he doesn't get to come back later and say it's going to cost you $1,200.
No, okay. However, if they don't have that $1,000 worth of cheese right off, and they have to go other places
But he
that
already
are
said
not
he
as
would have it. He already said he could get
okay,
it for
I'm
us.
just saying. Yes, no, I'm totally agrees with you. I'm just worried that it might cost a little more because you've seen that it was less than savory types, and I point to Shadow.
What did I do?
Nothing. I know what he's getting to, but here's the thing. Again, he said he
Okay.
could get it in the
If
time
we get that
for
in the turn, fine.
1,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just
Fine.
saying I'm not willing to just give it up to him and give up that $200 gold just because we think it might have cost him more without him even saying anything.
That's a fair point.
Okay. Okay. What'd you say?
Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
So I suppose we could call it even for the cheese delivery.
And 300 store credit.
Give me a persuasion check.
My math isn't bad, is it? In other words, it was
He
7.
said 750 plus 500. That's
Okay.
1250.
700 plus 500. So 1200.
Okay, so 1,200. So,
Okay, 1200.
so
And
we
I
should
was
be
trying to
getting
get
two.
an extra 300 more store credit on top of it.
Okay.
I mean, I know I did probably prefer gold itself, but he seems to be the one we do the most dealings with. So I thought maybe we
Are
might
you
get a little bit
saying?
more.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry.
The
I'm sorry.
1,000 cheese plus 300 store credit. In other words, 1,300 for it.
Instead of the 200 store credit that would be already owed to us. In other words,
He's trying to get him to add another $100 on
that's
top
what
of
I
the
wanted to
$300.
confirm. Thank you for understanding what my point was, Silver.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
what I
We're
was
trying to
to
get
make
an
sure.
extra.
We're trying to get an extra 100, not an extra 300.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
fair
an
enough.
extra
Okay.
100.
Yeah, go for it.
He looks at you and says, well, I did use my contacts after all to help you get this cheese. So I think
Exactly. That's why we
right.
came to you first.
And I
We
believe
didn't
I
let
am offering a fair deal.
I agree.
Now, if you want to go across the way or to one of the other factions, I won't twist your
So,
arm and make you stay here.
right. So basically, he's saying that for the cheese.
Yes.
Not
No,
the
no
200
extra.
store credit, the
No.
difference.
If you want to,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to straight swap, if you want to sell it to him, he'll give you 500 or 700 and 500 store credit. If you want to
Might
just
as well
pay
just do
for the
that.
cheese,
Might as well just do that. The 500 and 700 because
I was gonna
I
say,
couldn't get.
yeah. Uh, yeah, that's why
But I'm
I'm
guessing.
so confused.
I'm guessing we can't use the 500 store credit towards the cheese.
no store
It would
credit
be
only.
towards different items.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
That'd be good keeping up our health potions.
It's still good. It's the best probably we're gonna get.
Yeah, no, like I said, to me, the idea that I'm going to give you this if we go this way, but I'm going to only give you this if you go that way seems really odd. So,
I would say let's. I looked at. I looked at everybody and told them to come in. I said, why don't we go over there
If we go over there, we're
and
not likely to
see?
get as good.
I know, but I'm saying if we go over there,
And if we go back, we might get less from having left. Unless anybody sees differently. Maybe I'm just
I mean,
being
you don't
negative.
really know. You guys, this is like the big deal that you guys have done with Aldor, and you wouldn't know. Your character wouldn't know how he would react.
how we would
that's
yeah,
No.
I
right.
agree. I agree. And since
That's
this
what I'm
gets
saying.
us
I'm
what
not.
we
I'm not trying to get. I'm not trying to metagame or anything. I'm just saying we could probably use maybe a little leverage to get a better deal
no,
Well,
without.
I don't. But
honestly,
if we
this is
don't, then we
huge as it
screw
is.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is huge as it is. It's enough to cover, easy. And you may have your shard to use if the party agrees for the Queen's men. Out of
Barless,
character,
what do
say
you
that.
think?
Okay.
I think this is the best bet. I was gonna type that just now since people were talking.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay.
So you guys are taking 700 gold and 500 gold store credit.
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep.
Aldar, we love you so much.
And
Mm.
I love you too.
See you in a day, our good friend.
Very well. And he opens up his little
Gives us-
bag and he puts the geode in there and he gives you 700 gold. Come back anytime to collect
Well,
your store credit.
Mm-hmm.
we'll see you, I guess, tomorrow for the cheese.
Yes. Shoot
Wonderful.
for maybe mid-morning? Noon?
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll reach out with a runner if it shows up any earlier than that.
That sounds
Appreciate
great.
it.
Wonderful. Be safe out there. Don't spend it all in one place. And if you do, spend it with Aldor.
Of course.
As
No
we
one
walk
else.
away, Tilsaria goes, it didn't occur to me till now, but we're probably gonna need a cart or something to carry all this damn cheese. Remember
ma'am.
that $100 cheese wheel and how big that
Yeah.
damn thing was, and now we're talking 1,000.
But if you look at group loot that I have readjusted,
Okay, what does that have to do with us needing a cart?
we should be able to get a cart.
I'm okay with that. I'm just saying
Easy. It's awesome.
we need a cart.
Should we go ahead and procure it now or wait till tomorrow and do it while we're
Until we
doing the
see how
cheese?
much we've got, how much cheese we're talking about.
Perfect.
Cool. All right. You guys have you sold your thing for a hefty amount of gold. You've got 500 gold in store credit with Aldor. And what are you gonna do with the rest of your time?
I wrote it in my inventory. A big ass rat hand rock. I just deleted it just now.
Cool.
So
Let's bring it in.
I kind of.
Go ahead, Shadow.
I kind of hang my head and scuff my toe into the dirt. And I look up and I go, "May I please have the other piece?"
I look at her and I go, I'm okay with that on one condition. You make no more deals with them without talking to us first. If we're a group, we get to decide as a group.
Agreed.
All right.
Because what can affect you can affect us if we are to have your back.
All right.
And you don't need,
Arliss?
you can stall them or do whatever you feel comfortable with, and we don't have to be there, but no commitments without group approval.
Okay. Well, the only thing I have not made no other agreements except for to try to find my parents.
Well, and
respect
that's
that.
okay. I respect and support that. But if you're gonna make deals with parties,
Oh, no.
yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, that we need to, if we're gonna trust each other, we need to share that trust. That's my only request.
Yes.
Fair
Yes.
enough.
Barless?
I have no issue then with you
Barless?
having that.
Agreed. Hell no.
I mean, I will not make an agreement nor bargain that concerns the whole group with
Still
the
be careful.
Kingsmen. I will,
Queensman,
Queensmen.
Wait
still,
I
a
will.
minute.
if it's going to concern you solely, I still would much prefer, my little friend, that you come speak with us because what concerns you concerns us.
Right.
That is how we work.
And that's my point.
If we're going to, like she said, if we're going to trust fully, we need to fully be able to trust.
Yes.
So,
I agree.
Okay. So,
You
where are you
wanna
headed?
give her a glove and let her have the shard or the bag, Barlos?
Yeah,
I prefer
I'm
the
okay.
bag. I prefer
Smart
the bag
move. Smart move.
We'll give the
with the
yeah,
glove.
with the glove in the back. Yeah.
Yes. I
Leave
head
the 4
over and
chips.
huh?
There's 4 chips and a shard in there. Just leave the 4 chips. The
Yeah,
shard.
Okay.
don't show him the 4 chips.
Yes.
Okay, I won't. So I
Okay.
go over
Those are in
to
the handy dandy
Is,
pocket in the back.
is
Okay.
your time good, Patty?
I think we got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we still have got like 10 minutes. We're good.
Okay, cool. Cool
No, I
beans.
appreciate that. Yeah, when you said that, I went, "What is it? Time already?" Yeah,
Get
no,
the
I'm
heck
good.
out of here! No.
Let Shadow go do her thing.
Cool beans. All right. So, Shadow, you head over to the Skull and Sword.
yes, sir.
Wonderful. Shadow leaves to the Skull and Sword.
Let's go
Walks
get
over.
something to eat.
You guys go get something to eat. Wonderful.
Okay, where's that at? I can't remember
It's
what.
right here.
He'll take you.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Shadow, you walk up. You do the old song and dance with the orc, the half orc at the door. Turn over your weapons. You pay your, you know, you tap on
Yep.
the skull and whatnot with his help, of course. They've kind of
Yes.
figured your routine out. You walk into the Skull and Sword, and you see old Blackjack Mel sitting in the corner.
And I go to the bar first and I ask for a bottle
Okay.
or whatever Jack's drinking and a glass.
Go to the bar. You talk to the bartender, and he's like, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Like a bottle of whatever Captain Jack's drinking.
Got it. There you go.
And a glass. And a glass, please.
Right.
For
Right.
myself.
And he cleans it off. Here you go.
Thank you. And I head back over to Captain Jack.
You head over to Blackjack Mel, and
Yep.
he looks at you and he goes, "Hello."
Hello. I'm here to do some business with you and see if you've accomplished my task.
What you've asked for us, yeah. Look, I don't got any news just yet. We're still going through our troops, our people, spreading it around. They don't really know who we're looking for. We show them the picture, it could be any of these peoples out here, but no luck so far.
Is there any way that I could possibly speed this up?
I mean, you want to do something for us? I could probably put in a good word.
I'll tell you what.
People light a fire under them.
I'll tell you what. I pull out of my bag. I pull out the big dog tail that I kept and lay it on the table. You know what this is from?
Nope.
One of the big nasty dogs in Drakkenheim. The big ones.
Okay.
And I killed it.
Wow.
I had some. Oh, and then I pull out another tail, slap it on the table. This, my dear friend, is from one of those rat ogres.
A what now? A rat?
Rat,
Oh,
a rat ogre. I think that's.
okay.
I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah.
One of those big nasty things.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Now, I look around. Can you guys be trusted?
Can we be trusted? We're thieves and killers and liars and schemers. You know, we're we're not good people, right?
I get that. I mean, can you trust them personally?
Oh, yeah. They do what I say or I kill them. Or I have them killed.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can get
I
jobs
take
done.
and reach in. I take and reach in, grab me a glove, reach in my bag, and I pull out the big shard of delirium and
Oh,
show it to him.
that's nice.
Under what? It's kind of. I'm kind of hiding it just so he can see it.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
It's kind of dark and dingy inside of this bar, and so the guards that are in his immediate vicinity do take note that you have a pretty good sized piece of delirium on your person.
Now can Jack see it?
Yeah, he could see it.
How about I give you this? You light a fire underneath your friends to try to help find my parents.
You're gonna give me that whole piece
Yes,
just
sir.
just for me.
Yes, sir. I mean, you could take it to the queen if you want. I mean, it's your choice, but it would be yours to do with what you please.
Okay, done. I'll light a
And
fire.
good.
He nods to one of his guards, and they walk over with a glove and put their hand out.
I hand it to him. I keep an eye on him. Am I safe with these guys?
They
Just
won't
for
kill you
future reference.
unless you know, unless you do something stupid. You're fine. This is probably the
Ah,
safest place inside of you know, well, yeah,
just checking. I mean, can't be too sure. Y'all are thieves, just like myself.
yeah. Am I safe with you? You're not gonna cut my tail off?
I didn't know you had a tail.
He laughs and takes a long swig of his drink.
Oh, by the way, this
Mm.
is for you. I forgot to lay it on the table.
Oh, wonderful.
Another bottle
I
for you.
thought you were taking a to-go order. Good, thank you.
Nah, that was for you.
I appreciate
I bought
that.
it for you.
Thanks.
So, when will I hear anything? Since you're gonna light a fire?
Well, I am out here. They are in Drakkenheim, right? Hanging out, doing stuffs. Let me send a runner. Give me a couple of days, and I'll see what I can do. Okay?
Alright. Alright.
Listen. He puts his hands on the table. You do know it's been a long time. You may not find something good to, you may not find anything. We may not know anything.
Alright.
There's no
That's
guarantees in Drakkenheim.
there ain't no guarantees nowhere unless you put blood on it.
Yeah, well, um, a lot of people died during the fall, and after the fall, and since.
I get that.
Okay, I just want you to understand that.
I do.
Good. We get a lot of people like
Either.
yous looking for long lost families and, oh, my house used to be right here, and, well, they don't find nothing good, right? I just don't want you to get your hopes up and then come crying to me that I gave you bad
Nope.
news.
No, because I mean, it has crossed my mind that they might not be alive, but there is a
Okay.
possibility that they are.
Don't hold your breath is all I'm saying.
Oh, nah.
All right. You got anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, not right now.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. You seem like a good egg. You ever need work, you let me know.
All right, I will.
Good. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, and I leave,
All right.
and I go meet the rest. And I go meet the rest of it. Everybody.
Wonderful. All right. So, you go. Where are you guys going? Gilded Lily, I'm assuming. Go get food, or the Bark and Buzzard. Sorry.
Back to
Yeah.
Bezra. Say we're not that rich.
Head over to the Bark and Buzzard. You guys go and get some food, and you eat your food.
Did y'all order me anything?
We will when you get there.
She's here.
I am here.
Order her some food.
All right. You guys put in your orders. Hello. Stew
Hello.
and beer for everybody.
Yes, please.
please.
Yes, please.
Okay, stew and beers all around. Got it. Anything else?
No.
Nope. Okay.
No water for Grim, please.
Okay. Water for Grim. No problem. Hey, puppy. And she waves at the dog. All right.
Marlis waves back.
She pats you on the shoulder lightheartedly. You know, I appreciate you guys bringing Mark around, and now he's gonna leave. He says he wants to be strong like you guys. I hope he can keep him safe. I really do.
Trust me, we're worried about that too. That's why Barless has been training him with him.
Good.
His
Thank you.
face still swollen over there.
Oh yeah, he's
like-
gonna need a couple days to.
He's gonna
need a long
gonna-
rest.
he's gonna point at Mark and he's gonna point outside after dinner.
All right. Mark is like very nervous about it all, but we'll leave you guys here. It's about that time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I gotta get dinner started myself, so
Yep.
Thanks for
Alrighty.
running.
thanks
Thank
for
you so
playing.
much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. If there's anything
Sorry
you guys
for
want,
the
Hmm?
sorry for the lack of
Did you-
communication.
no, you're good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We will.
Don't worry.
Not a big
There's
deal.
monsters everywhere for you guys to kill.
Did you get my message about my wife's and my characters on your Bruce?
Yes, I did.
Bruce's
I'm
family.
gonna go over them on Thursday because I have the day off.
Yeah.
An aside, this weekend is my fishing trip that I told you guys about. So
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yep.
there's no pickles, no brews this weekend. And then
Real life fishing.
yeah, there you go, real life fishing. I'll see if I can't catch me a real life fish, man.
Mm.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Hope it,
Good
I hope
luck,
it goes
bud.
well.
Have a great time. That sounds like so much
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I resent you stars token.
Yeah, I
Use,
saw that. I got it.
yeah.
I'll upload that when
Yeah.
I sit down and get a chance for it. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for playing with me,
Thank
and
you.
I will
right.
see you guys
Thanks for running.
Next time,
next
yay!
time. Yay!
Always a pleasure.
Bye,
Yay.
YouTube and
Bye.
Twitch.
Bye, YouTube
Bye.
and Twitch.